Yo.
Yo, what's
Culture
going
Watch
on?
9. How y'all doing tonight? It's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel. We here again, once again, for another episode of Culture Watch. Mm, we in the building, BMT Creative Solution. How y'all doing tonight?
Good,
What's up?
good.
I'm Creative Solutions. We in the building.
She got her whole fro out, bro. So you got the whole fro out. So that way,
Oh, I thought I went to work today.
that's you. So you fro up at work. The people
No, I
doing
just washed my hair and I didn't know what else to do with it. But you
do
know,
do other girls like, ooh, your hair looks so pretty, you know, and they want to touch it. They ever want to touch
yeah,
your hair?
yeah. Every day, like every 2 weeks, I got a new style.
Oh, so they gotta see if it's real. Um,
Okay.
what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? BMT. The culture watch. I don't know why I'm cold. I don't know why I cold. It's not even cold tomorrow, but I'm just wearing a furry jacket. So, yeah, it's culture watch time. That's why I'm one of the funnest times for talking about the culture and everything. You ain't want to wear the Santa Claus hat for us? See where his loyalty be? See where his loyalty be?
Who got the
Not this
Santa Claus hat?
episode.
He
Uh,
do.
I, I, I,
Hold
Miss
on,
Jones,
I got
get him, bro.
something.
Miss Jones, you need to get on him, bro. Miss Jones, you
I,
need to get
I,
on.
I wear the Santa hat. Hold on, let me.
He be throwing out for locker room, but he don't want to wear it this time.
Put it on.
Let me go. Make
Just
sure
for
you
the
guys.
show,
You
I'll
guys,
throw
if
the
you're
hat.
watching this, oh wow! So now y'all going full. Everybody got a gimmick except me. That's
Mm,
bullshit. So whatever.
yeah.
I
Santa
don't
hat.
know. He started it, so after he went to go get something. All right,
All
there we
right,
go.
all right. Keep it down for the culture. All right. So if you're coming in, like, share, subscribe. You know, help us get the watch count out. You know what I'm saying? You already know the drill. Blurred Cartel, Blurred Approved Entertainment. You already should know. But definitely Blurred Cartel. This is where we put predominantly in at. Culture Watch. We do a whole segment of stuff. You also got Hollywood. That this nigga tell a whole hood story and shit. I'm waiting for your Christmas story. When you gonna do the Christmas story with the eggnog and you gotta go get ugly Santa Claus sweater. You gotta go get an ugly. If y'all get an ugly Santa Claus sweater, I'll go get one. If y'all get one, I'll get one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
look for
do it.
one. I'm gonna
I
have
have a
one.
You gonna
dress.
get one?
I think that counts, right? Okay.
Yeah, that counts. That counts. I'll get one. I'll get one.
Okay.
And I'll put Sheena on that. We all got to go get an ugly sweater to go do one for that one. So
Okay, that's
definitely,
for what, next week?
yeah, we can do that for next week. We can do that for next week. I'll get an ugly sweater. But this should be episode what 9? Are we on
Yep,
9?
episode 9.
So
Okay.
um, so definitely let's get at it. Thank you guys. Y'all can be anywhere, but you are here watching Culture Watch, and we thank y'all for that. Y'all been helping us grow, and so we, you know, what I'm saying, we definitely do stuff. We also have some stories that we got to do for the culture. I know some of us we're trying to also do it with not just the fellas are putting up the topics, but the females also, the women also. Excuse me, I won't say female. Is
That
female
would be the best.
disrespectful? So, but yeah, we're definitely learning. So we definitely that's why it took me a little bit while. But now we're trying to get the women to also put in their topics also because we need to know what's going on in the culture. So Hollywood, it's all yours, bro. Take the steer.
Okay, so you see the thumbnail, you see the title of the episode, so we're gonna get into the first topic. And that's the trial right now. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lane. You know what I mean? You know the backstory of the whole situation. They was in the car, somebody shot her. You know what I mean? Was it Tory? Was it the other woman involved? Either way, somebody shot her. You know what I mean? So now we at the trial. Megan Thee Stallion took the stand today. So go right in with it.
Who want to start? You starting?
How you feel about it, creative? How you feel about that right now?
I feel like justice needs to be served. This should be taken
Oh,
seriously. I'm sorry. No, for real. You guys laughing, but I'm sick of like situations like this that happen to black women and it's always passed over. We're supposed to be quiet and let it pass and not say nothing and just go with the flow. Like this needs to be taken to justice. Like something needs to be involved. I feel like if it was another race of women, it would have been taken really, really seriously. But
don't do
since it's
that. Don't
Megan,
do that to us. Don't do that.
no, I gotta call a spade a spade. But since it's Megan Thee Stallion, everybody's like, oh my God, here she is like. So I feel like they think it's annoying, like nobody takes her in consideration, her feelings, her trauma, or what she went through. So I feel like justice needs to be served. It
You
is what
already
it is. Let them run the trial. Let them do it. And I think
know.
it this needs to like always happen. I'm sick of stuff going underneath the rug and people like a lot of black women don't feel comfortable, speaking up for themselves or feeling heard. So I really want this. I want this trial to happen.
Okay. Ooh, she had a lot of
I
energy.
agree.
What's
Well,
Justice
I don't know.
needed
I
to
don't
be
know if you
served.
guys heard about what happened with Charlemagne the God or how he did y'all hear about that?
No, what happened with that?
So I forgot that lady name, but Miss Reed. And I'm gonna call her Miss Reed. Her last name is Miss Reed though. So anyway, Miss Reed, right? That was a 15-year-old girl that Charlemagne raped like a while ago, and they
allegedly? Allegedly.
allegedly, not we don't know for sure. So allegedly, and she had a full police report, and he actually took a plea deal, and yeah, he has it on his record as a charge. But now she let it go and she went on Tasha K Live and she went all out about it. And she let that go. But then he goes on other radio stations and talk about what happened and talks about how he be doing that to multiple women.
Good evening.
So in turn she's suing him right now.
I would have to see that. I would have to see that. I would have to see that one. Now, when it comes to the Meg Thee Stallion situation, um, I say let the process happen. Let the process happen. She has been pretty quiet. Tory done did a whole CD, which I ain't gonna lie, some of those songs were pretty fire, but it isn't really taken serious for the fact that we do a lot of we rap and clown about a lot of abuse amongst the ranks, so it's kind of not taken serious. Uh, but I mean, it is a serious thing. You gotta start making money. When you're making money off of that type of hurt and pain, it's kind of hard to look at it seriously. Now, as far as it goes for Meg Thee Stallion, we got to let the court proceedings play out, and we got to see what happened. Like, uh, Tory, first of all, shouldn't have had a gun. That was something because he's Canadian. I didn't know he was Canadian until after this shit done went out. Um, but as far as it goes, actually, she's quiet. She just took to the stands. What Tory had to say, they did find gun residue on the woman and also Tory Lanez. So I know Hollywood got to read that also. Whenever you fire a gun, ladies and gentlemen, gun residue does get on your hand.
Let me see the comment.
No, um, and I think the thing, and when it comes to that, is and that's the thing about it. What she does bring up a very profound point. A lot of abuse does happen to a lot of women in our community. Abuse doesn't get reported. Abuse really does not get reported much in our community. We're kind of told give it to God or go with it or be a strong woman, a strong man. Nah, man. Like if it's happening, you need to report it and handle that accordingly. As far as it goes for the Charlemagne one, that's going to be a little more trickier and harder. How do I know? And don't judge me, BMT, but I was there at that party. So I was there at that party. So I know the whole details. I'm not going to speak on it, but there's a lot of stuff that is not being prophetically told. Hell, I've even just been there to Short Stay not too long ago. At Short Stay, that party was not a 15-year-old party. So there was actually two girls there, but only one girl's trying to tell the truth. Um, did verbal abuse ever get reported? Um, well, first of all, verbal abuse is not holistically. Verbal abuse holistically, I gotta be for real. Verbal abuse is not a crime. I mean, if you say, "Hey, you punk," all called names, that's what the individual know. I got to get the fuck out of here. Shout out to
In
Karuchi.
certain countries, it is a crime.
Okay, in certain countries.
I did
Sorry
not
about that,
know,
Craig.
but in Trinidad and Tobago, if you curse somebody, somebody could call the cops on you, and you could get locked up for that.
Damn. But here in the
Yeah.
U.S., verbal abuse is not a crime. If you choosing to stay there for the punishment, which a lot of men and women do, it is what it is. But go ahead, Hollywood. I talked too long. What's your thoughts on this Tory Lane situation and the stuff that Creative did bring up? She brought up some heat.
No, I do agree 100% that like, I mean, it shouldn't be taken as a joke. I mean, with anyone, I mean, that's been shot at or whatever, but specifically in this situation, black women, like, I mean, too many times, I mean, we diminish what they go through, and that's, I mean, crazy as it may seem, but it is. I mean, so we definitely, you know, got to get away from doing that and take this situation way more serious. Like, she got shot. Is gun residue on Tory Lane? Is gun residue on what's the other chick, Kelsey, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know something happened. We know she got hit. So like, we just my bad, got distracted. Like we know she got hit. I mean, so in this trial, I hope she win. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm
Yeah.
being honest. 'Cause obviously something happened to her, and if they let this man get off or whoever get off, that'd be crazy. You know what I mean, and I'm not with that. I'm not.
I think one of the things about it that kind of hurts is oh shit, I didn't even know she had a whole one of the things I gotta be real with y'all fellas. Like I know it's gonna be hard for Tory Lane's uphill battle. One, because even after that incident with the gun thing, Tory Lane still running up on people, trying to fight people and punch them. So you got to take that just like Creator said, like there is a process pattern. Having short temper, even though he's literally short and putting his hands on people. That to tell you the process is gonna put out there. You haven't seen Megan doing crazy stuff. I know y'all saying, well, she did the WAP video. That video was already shot before she even got shot. That video was already ready. It just has videos have a release date of when it can be released. When people about to get shot and stuff, and I'm ex-military, so it's creative. Bullets do funny things. Like you can have a bullet like ricochet. Like if a bullet could ricochet and hit you in your foot, mind you, at the time she was wearing what heels? She was wearing open toe heels with the strap and stuff. Don't ask me how I know all that. I was looking at the case. Um, if the bullet ricocheted and bounced around the car or bounced around and hit them, which they did find a gun in there, and they did find the gun was shot off. Y'all gonna have a hard time explaining, well, how did the gun get shot? Who shot it? So you know what I'm saying? And that gun was his firearm. And he wasn't even supposed to have a gun. So this is not what we punching down on Tory, but he has too many things. And that's the thing about when people get in a relationship, you need to pay attention to what's going on. Creative, you saying that a lot of abuse for women gets overlooked or gets overlooked. Why? I thought in 2022 that stuff not happening. Why you feel like it's still like that?
It's still like that. I strongly still feel like it's like that because they're like, we don't want to get him in trouble. They're not gonna take us serious. Even sometimes the cops don't even take these women serious. Also, yeah, the cops just
So
be like, they come, they show up, and I feel like, yeah, they don't be taking these women serious unless something really truly happens.
okay. Now the thing about it is, you're saying that the cops don't take the women serious. Well, what can you do if the woman she wants to do to stay in that situation? What can you say about that? What can you do if you want if the lady wants to do? But a lot of these women go right back to the same fellas that they complain about, and or say like, "Hey, I just want him to do X, Y, Z." Like they want the police to do X, Y, and Z in a relationship.
Well, you can't do nothing about that because at that point, that's her decision.
Okay.
But I'm speaking for the people who be like calling the cops, who notify people, who tell people try to get restraining orders,
Right.
who do all of these things and nobody believes them, or they think they're crazy, or they just like, here she goes again. That's what I was talking about.
No, no. Like I said, I can never tell you how you feel about the situation because that is that of your feelings. You understand me? I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're the voice for how a lot of women who have been afflicted feel. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of fellas, they feel like, hey, they want to speak up for men's rights or fellas, or how they feel about stuff. Um, you know, a lot of women also want that same respect and saying, hey, like a lot of abuse cases get overlooked. They don't get taken seriously. Um,
Hmm.
and that is a situation I do know. There has been abuse even in my home. Plenty of times, not recently or anything like that. Me, I'm talking about like I've been in homes where there has been abuse, and it was normalized. You know what I'm saying? When you live in an abusive setting, you kind of grow in a sense a norm to it. You grow numb to it. So some people just say, well, this is just it is what it is, or he just had a temper, or you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, maybe if even sometimes the victim might even start questioning themselves and saying, well, maybe if I would have did X, Y, and Z, if the trial being broadcast, um,
It
I
should
don't
be, but
know.
I
I
don't
don't
know. I
know.
don't think so. I think
I
for
don't think.
celebrity cases, they don't really do that.
they did it for
Uh,
fucking Johnny Depp and that white Joe.
Maybe
Now
Johnny
that one,
Depp, but I don't think.
right? I think now here's the thing about it, and I'll say this: some people uh,
TV
know
came.
TV cameras have been big. Well, yeah, thank you, Kenneth Desau. She always comes with great information. Shout out to everybody. If y'all coming on in, make sure y'all like the video, share the video. Y'all can put in your input. Like I said, we're answering respectfully. And Creative brought up a great valid point. If you, let's say you have a court case. Let's say someone of y'all become a celebrity and you have a court case. You can request for there not to be any cameras in there because that could make you feel a certain type of way, or you know what I'm saying. That could pretty much like, especially if it's a traumatized situation. I definitely know if it's children or there aren't any cameras in a court case with children. There's never going to be cameras in there. Like something like this, if the woman is feeling a certain type of way or the victim feels some type of way, like, hey, I don't want nothing in there. I want this to be just only way you're gonna know some they share drawings or some shit. That's it. Other than that, you ain't gonna know holistically what's being done in here. Like, and that's sometimes it's probably for the better. Um, and they won't let some people even go in the courthouse, but it can cause some traumatized stuff. You gotta think a lot of people who are going down there. Tory, and man, if y'all agree with Tory, why don't y'all go down there and support Tory Lanez? I can tell you who's down there right now. A lot of abused trauma victims that Creative Solutions is talking about. Oh, they're going down there. They trying to get Tory Lane up out of here. They trying to get him out of the U.S. Like that mom. They trying to really get rid of that dude. So, uh, You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know what to tell y'all about that.
All
But
right,
yeah,
so what's the thoughts about the trial itself? Like from what you've seen, like I'm reading an article here now in front of me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
She took the stand today. A lot of, she said things to Tory, he said things to her in the courtroom. There's supposed to be a text message that was sent by I think Kelsey Harris that said Tory shot Meg according to Meg's attorney. So I mean, is that going to be substantial evidence? Like,
No, they're gonna have to have proof. They're gonna question everybody.
yeah, and this is why, um, holistically, probably one of the best things Megan's legal team did was tell her to shut up and don't go back and forth with that girl like she was in the beginning. She was going back and forth. Um, like that's something that you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know why people feel like they got to get on Clubhouse, Tasha K, or any of these dumbass social medias to talk about court cases and shit. Listen, you
Wait,
got
Tasha K is pretty good. I like Tasha K. She
Tasha
come from
K.
different
Tasha
angles.
K. Tasha K is running from her own court case. She ain't pretty good. She running from her own court case, so she took on
Mm.
something. So
But she has life experience, so
right, I'll give you that A for that one. Throw it that way. You'd be a good attorney for Tasha K. Um, your attorney, if you have a good attorney, the first thing that they'll tell you to do is stay away from social media. They'll tell you that.
facts.
They'll tell you stay away from social media. Shout out to Hollywood. He said that earlier on Locker Room. You shouldn't be talking about your relationship openly on social media around people because that can mess up your case. That can mess up your
Mm-hmm.
case. So Tory doing a whole goddamn CD. Tory, you probably shot your own self in the foot with that CD, bro. You should not release that CD. However, the same thing goes for doggone her. I would say she's done more of a better job. I think probably, I don't know, Jay-Z or Beyonce, whoever got their hands on her, said, hey, keep your mouth shut. I know you want to talk. I know you. People naturally want to defend themselves when the best defense is silence.
Facts.
Is silence. Let them talk. Let them think they know what's going on. Let your enemy think that. And just that's the problem with the culture. We feel like we got to respond every time. We don't. We don't got to respond. We just got to
And
play.
not only that, you could say something that might jeopardize the case.
Right.
You could give the defense an argument with you going back and forth. So the best thing to do is just keep it quiet until the court date comes up.
Right.
Because everything you do, if we're gonna take it to court, they're gonna be like, she said this, this is why, this is the motive.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
so it will behoove you to be quiet.
I agree. I agree. So that hopefully this is a good trial. Like I said, the president is already talking. I gotta be honest with you. Both presidents between Meg has spoken way less than Tory. Fact, yeah. She had a good team around her, or whoever snatched her up and said, "Be quiet." A lot of these people are going to try to get you to talk. They want you to put it in your song. Probably do a song about abuse. No, stay the course. Don't wait to the court, and then you can hang whatever stuff you got to do. BT brought up a go. Yeah, the album stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to that album. I don't know why niggas always gotta put everything in a goddamn song. Like y'all ain't learn shit. But you know what? But you know what? The thing about it is, music is the subconscious of confessions. Like people be telling all kind of shit in confessions. Like fucking goddamn Jasmine Sullivan. Like I slept with a preacher. Like Jasmine, why'd you tell us that? Now we all know you were preachers and shit. Like I don't know. People just like confessing all
People
this
say stuff on the social media. I don't shower in like a week or 3 days.
I don't judge. I don't try
crazy.
to judge. I mean, I just be like, hey, man, you should have kept that one to yourself. So She gonna have to live with that. She gonna have to hold that one. Same thing for Tory. He's scared because this probably will be the end of his career. I don't think people support abuse anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they do that anymore. So that's all I
No,
got.
they don't.
Well, yeah, if he convicted, if he lose this case, we know his career is over.
I
Feel
don't
me?
think his career is over.
No,
I
it
think
is.
Is it?
no, he could make a comeback, but he has to have to go to therapy and change his character from the ground up.
You can't.
And some people are not open to that change, but he's gonna have to do a lot of healing and some work,
Well,
self.
I guess you're right because Chris Brown came back, right?
You know why I say you want to know why I say, but see that happened around earlier. That happened more earlier. Yeah, he's going to prison. Like he's not.
What?
Yeah, like y'all don't get. Um, they're
Let's
looking
send
at
him back to
they're
Toronto.
looking at they're looking at either deportation or prison. They're looking at either deportation. One, he had a
I
firearm.
mean, if he get deported, is it that bad? He's gonna go back to Canada?
Hold on. But here's the thing about it: the crime happened in California. California takes gun crimes very seriously. He got hit with a whole felony. I think one or two felonies. So yeah, Tory, you definitely need to win this case, bro. You need to start. You need to win this case. Your freedom and your not just your career. So how you feeding your child, how you taking care of paying your house, all that shit. Now again, we live in a different time era. Your words can sink your ship. Your actions can kill your career. Like it's like the little shit. We're not back then in the 90s or like the early 2000s, like when Chris Brown hit Rihanna. Like what they did was a slap on the wrist at that time. They blacklisted him, but he's forever marked. Hell, now Chris Brown was supposed to go on the stage, and what happened now? They blacklisted him. So when they want to blacklist you now, which y'all can't get
Hold
that,
on,
well,
why did he get blacklisted?
because he brought it up.
Exactly.
So we can't say that they don't take it seriously because if he loses this trial, you got to tell me what agency or pretty much what clothing brand or any sponsorship or deal is going to want to touch that of a convicted domestic abuser. Like ain't no that shit, bro.
I don't. I see. I don't. I'm all for him. Going to jail or doing what he has to do or do his time, or at least have some sympathy and admit it, and to say that what he did was wrong. But I think he should be able to come back. I don't think he should be blackballed for forever. I think, he's still young and that happened to him. I think he needs to grow as a person. But I don't think he's forever gone. And, I don't think so.
Like I said,
But that's just me. But yeah.
no, that's fair. I'm just saying, like looking at it as he said somebody said nobody. I'm just looking at it at nowadays. For right now, we need to have harsher punishment. For right now, we do need to have harsher punishment for domestic abuse in that of the culture. And the
We
reason
need
why,
to, you think we need to set an example?
right? The reason
Yeah.
why, and the reason why, in this Me Too era, he may be done. Well, like I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that as a man, because people are feeling too easy with causing suffering and pain. They get online and rap about killing people. They talk about doggone beating or putting quaaludes or stuff in girls' drinks or making a bitch swallow a Plan B. Yes, 21 Savage, you did say that shit. Remember that was you in Future. I'm stepping on my ex bitch. Yet, oh, I love that song. I'm like, damn. I made a bitch swallow a Plan B. Wait, that's illegal. Oh, nigga, you can't. Oh man. Oh shit, I get what
They
it is.
tell on themselves.
So you gotta
But guess
understand,
what?
man,
I got something for that. But keep going.
if he's found guilty and has prison time, his career has to be on hold like anyone else convicted of a crime. First things first, the verdict. Yes, I agree with you. Thank you, Queen. Keep us on track. The reason why we have to
Mhm.
start taking these things serious because reason why we had to start taking these things serious because we've had a whole era of the 90s where a lot of people were talking about a lot of abuse and a lot of shit. Go ahead, y'all go listen back to them Mary J. and a lot of them R&B singing songs, man. They get pretty dark, and you know what I'm saying. Like we're now in the time. Like I remember people were laughing, making fun of Whitney getting her ass beat. Like I ain't gonna lie, that would make any motherfucker go do more goddamn crack. If everybody's making fun of you getting beat the fuck up, he can rap on the phone, put on the music out. So y'all gotta say, man, like when people are laughing at your pain, yeah, come on, niggas were laughing at Whitney getting her ass beat, bro. Like niggas were laughing at that shit. Now I gotta be fair, Whitney was also putting her hands on Bobby. I ain't gonna lie about that. Whitney be fighting. That church girl be fighting too. But we find out a lot of women in the industry got beat the fuck up. Aretha Franklin, Gladys, Billie Holiday. A lot of women in the music industry get beat up. Like I don't know why that's a thing. Janet got beat up by Jermaine Dupri. I don't know how that little nigga was putting his hands on her, but I guess she was taking her hits. So
it's a lot of disrespect too. Open disrespect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. Like a lot of people laughed at her. Y'all don't understand when people are suffering and people are making money off of your abuse, that drives the person more into a downward spiral. That drives them more downward. That don't actually help them or pick them up. They actually go downward because they're like, I don't got nowhere to go. Same way for like her own daughter. She's like, yeah, niggas are making money off of my mom's death. You know what she did? She started going even hard on the shit. You know what I'm saying? She started going hard. And she was getting beat up too. So y'all got to think, man, this cycle of violence, we probably need to start cracking down on it for women and men for a time being until we start weaning this shit out where it's not acceptable. Janet Jackson was allegedly kicked out of a hotel naked by Bobby Brown. They dated before Whitney. It was in the tea. Oh, God damn. Bobby was doing a lot. God.
Yeah, Bobby was a menace.
Bobby was doing a lot, man. Listen, boy. Hey, bro. Listen, boy. If you have a daughter, don't let her get in the music industry, boy. You got to be a pit bull and stand around her, bro. I might have to kill her nigga if my daughter's going to be there. I don't know. I have to kill them. I have to kill somebody. Put my baby out butt naked. Go ahead, Craig. What you got to say? I know you for healing, but some people just can't be healed, girl. Some people just can't.
Nothing. I already said my 2 cents on this. I already said it. You know.
Speaking of prison.
Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of prison.
R. Kelly?
Yes.
So, you know, R. Kelly did file a motion for a new trial or a reversal of the conviction. And he also released that I admitted.
Being creative said we're going to listen to it tonight.
I'm not listening to that. I don't support him at all. I'm so serious.
Creative, we said we will listen.
I admitted it was on Apple Music and Spotify platforms like that, and then they quickly removed the project. But yeah, R. Kelly. Before we talk about
that picture, man. Somebody Joe got some good talent, bro.
Before we get into the talk about the motion for the new trial, or whatever. I mean, what about this album? Like this, kind of shocked. It was a shocker when it popped up. It's like, hold on, R. Kelly released that.
I don't know. I think they need some money, so they gotta release some songs. They gotta do something because they wanted low on funds. You know, they wanna do all this reversal and do all this stuff and go back to trial. Well, they gotta pay the lawyers. Nobody about to do that for free. So they gotta do something. I think that's the only reason why they're releasing those songs. And second of all, I'm not against them releasing the songs. I personally won't support it. They got a artist in Jamaica, Vibes Cartel. He's locked up, and he still produces songs in his jail cell. And some of them has been like really good hits that have been like hits for like 2 3 years. So I mean, if it works, it works. But Jamaica's a little bit lenient. That I don't know if it's for the U.S. You can't really do as much when it comes to like recording. How you gonna do that over the phone? So that might be a little bit harder. But I don't know. If it works for him, it's good. If he gets some money and some traction, he gotta pay those lawyers. But I'm not supporting him, and I just hope he stays locked up. And that's my 2 cents on that.
So Tory can get out, but R. Kelly, you want to make sure he okay. Just have to make sure.
No, that's R.
Storm
Kelly is like 50.
from Joe. He said he didn't release the album and someone is trying to frame him allegedly.
Why y'all keep messing with R. Kelly, bro? Leave him alone, man.
R. Kelly is like 50. He done so many women wrong. Like, what you mean? Like, no, he know what he was doing. So I know. That's two different things. Tory and R. Kelly, two different.
He just was afraid. He was afraid.
Yeah, Tory just shot somebody, in the leg. He shouldn't shoot nobody. But he caused sexual assault and trauma to multiple women. They got to deal with that, until whenever they resolve that. And they still got to deal with it and think about it.
Now, when it comes to that of the R. Kelly case, ladies and gentlemen, I got to be honest and fair and balanced. R. Kelly is beating the cases now, and he is winning. He is winning his cases. Pull this up and look it up for yourself. This is why he's able to retry these cases, because a lot of these confessions have a lot of holes in them. They're not adding up with the dates, the time. In that of the state of a court case for the culture, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. You can have all the information, but if it don't make no goddamn bit of sense, just like when everybody was telling the takeoff story, goddamn shit, just like niggas be running online saying, yo, let me tell you what happened. P Rock did this, then Juki did that, then Kalasia done ran through and jumped and fought goddamn bowling alley. It doesn't it doesn't matter. He still got 30 years. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got convicted. It's not just it's multiple states are coming after him.
Listen, you got, like I said, if there's holes in one case, it doesn't matter how y'all listen. However y'all feel, y'all can feel. I get it. Y'all have the right to feel that way. However, he has to. They got the process. If he find a way, I've done seen it where murder.
If he does that, I'm protesting. So the Supreme Court.
If no parents get charges, then he shouldn't be locked up, and that's true, Miss Queen. That's the thing about it. He put out there. Here's the thing about when he put out whoever dropped the alleged album, right? That album was not alleged. Whoever dropped that album, there's a lot of interesting things in that album that was brought up. Now, in saying that, the people want to know, well, the parents, how did these kids get there? And why weren't the parents also brought up on charges of trafficking? Now, everybody's pinpointing on one thing. That takeoff story had a plot twist. No one on social media who thought they saw the crime accounted for. A completely different suspect was arrested. Right. So it's changing. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I said, like, we need more black people to go into law. Like, y'all listen, man. Again, you done had it where women done gone on Netflix stories, books, and all this stuff. Yep, did the whole. Now they're getting paid money. So when you put all that stuff out there, that stuff can be brought up and say, whoa, hold on, you said this. We need to go look at this trial. If y'all don't believe me, there's been quite a few trials that have been returned or relooked at because people wrote books, did movies, or different stuff, and that's evidence.
True.
So when y'all say, hey, you want to come on and do a Netflix movie or this and that, Oh, hold on, Robert. Wait, let them do that. Let them get their money. Let them put out that book. So when they put all that shit, somehow, listen, if that shit don't match up with what you said on that stand, they're gonna relook at that shit. That's how it happened for Bill Cosby. A lot of that stuff, the courts relooked at and said, yo, this shit don't make no sense what you're saying, baby. And if one piece of evidence is not right, the whole case crumbles down. Not saying what he did was right. I don't want y'all to think. I'm looking at it from that of the eyes of the law. If you don't have the proper information, then it's going to be messed up. And again, I also have to call into play, well, if we holding that of the culture accountable, well, first of all, I'm asking about that of the wife. I think all of this was played for money. You got to ask that of the wife. Now, how that you in the same house with your man, you ain't see all these people, all these girls staying the night at your house? Like, what the fuck are you goddamn?
She was in on it. What you talking about? She was out there trying to get girls for him too.
So why is she locked up?
She should be.
So this is why I'm saying. I don't think
they probably didn't lock her up because they wanted to hear her. You know how they tell you, well, if you tell me all the information that happened and you give me all these leads, then you know.
That's why it don't work, because with Epstein, he went down, his wife had to go down. With doggone goddamn what's the dude? Oh, Chopper. Well, Chopper went down. Guess what? His old lady had to go down too. Like, whenever you do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you do stuff, listen, you're gonna have a hard time unless the wife can say, unless they have a paperwork saying, hey, you know, BMT and Mrs. Creative Solutions, being that you're my wife, they can't hold you, but you can't testify against me. But however, T.I. and Tiny, they looking at court too. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're having a hard time. This is why I said it don't make no fucking sense, because T.I. and Tiny brought up on charges about trafficking. They got to deal with that shit. The court date just haven't happened. The stuff just haven't happened yet. Whatever you do, your spouse is definitely going to be brought up on it also. So you're going to have a hard time. Robert, Miss Kelly, going to have to be brought up on that shit too, and the daughters. I want all the motherfuckers to go down. Like, there's no way you talking Bible scripture and Jesus, and you ain't seen no girl at nighttime in your man's bed. You're gonna have to get me off that shit. Like, I don't see that. But let me shut up.
You know what this sounds like? The same thing with the well, I think that some of these, like you said, there's loopholes to some of these cases because there are crooked people on the other side who want to get away with stuff too. And they're gonna learn the loopholes. So what you're saying is correct. So yeah.
No. Like I said, your justice of the anger, what you're saying, creative, but I am a survivor of sexual abuse, is fair. You understand me? So I'm with you on that one. Okay, we're in solidarity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watch, we're not but I'm looking at it as that of, if you're gonna hold accountability, Robert needs to go into the jail. Because so does everybody else. And I think there's a few girls that have stories like, yo, like, my God cousin took me up there and left me up there. So your god cousin needs to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not faulting a girl that said, yo, I had to fuck with him to eat and survive. That's what was being told. But then again, like the sex tape, y'all can't use that. That was a case already used. Once you use evidence in a case, you can't use it again. I'm just trying to tell y'all that.
That sex tape was disgusting with that 13-year-old girl. I saw that
shit at the barbershop. At the barbershop. She's not locked up because allegedly she was also a victim. You know what? It's like me selling coke in my house or crack in my house or whatever drug, allegedly. And
I disagree. I think she should be locked up because when the case was coming out, she was all about the document. She was like, yeah, let's do the documentary. Let's do everything.
Right.
And then afterwards, when he got locked up and those checks stopped coming in, She
She
was
flipped.
she was singing a different story, a different tune. What was she saying? She was saying, "Oh, we gotta forgive this man. He gotta work. He gotta provide for his family." She was singing a different tune.
Like,
She was all for the documentary, but
that's what I'm
when stuff
saying. Like,
didn't swing her way, she started singing a different tune.
she's not locked up because allegedly she was also a victim. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's hard to believe, y'all, and I can go talk to people. What's up, Beationer? Chrissy knows best reality TV star. Him and his wife are both going to jail. Like, I gotta tell y'all, what's up, Beationer? Um, you know what I'm saying? Just the way, like, like I know Christy. I like the show Christy. Chrissy knows best. That white family, they're funny as hell. But guess what? Him and his wife both going to prison. I'm sorry, man. Like, when they want to get you, they'll get you. This is why I'm saying, like, black people, you gotta have a focus, accountability. You can't say, well, only one did this, but then the other one, well, maybe they didn't know. Like, but hold on, you were telling me you were going out to eat, you were going out there living your best life, spending the money, doing all this stuff. Mind you, this has been happening for years, correct? Like, this was happening for years. So at what point as a mother do you feel that this is wrong? If you have children, Robert has kids also. That one time didn't bother you what your husband was doing to other children? That didn't bother you? You don't think he didn't come to you about a threesome or anything? Or I said, no, we know he a freak. We know he a big freak. So you know he down with all that nasty shit. So you're going to have a hard time selling me that. And see, this is the thing about it. A lot of dudes use women as a bait to get other women into these circumstances of situation. I shit
I
you not.
agree, yeah.
A lot of men will use women because women feel comfortable around women. Right, you can still be charged with crime. Yeah, right. Like, if you was a woman and you were like, say, like I was telling Queen of the South allegedly, just hypothetical, to go lure, create a solution like, say, hey, get her, have her come upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Get her a few drinks of soda. You know, put some pills in there, and then I'll come in, and then we'll start touching and playing around with her. But then Queen of the South said, oh, well, I was scared and I know what he was going to do. No, baby. You just as guilty.
Huh.
You did. You see what I'm saying? You just as guilty. And
But
we
they,
got to go at it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but both of them should be locked up because I think
Right.
it's even worse because they went to high school grounds and to go look
That's on
for
camera.
girls.
That's on camera.
Yeah, they went to
Both of
high school grounds. So they went to these little girls who are easily, impressionable. All you got to do is be like, I'm famous, I'm this. And they just lower these girls in.
right.
I don't know.
Right.
It was horrifying. That documentary was horrifying. Everything
It
was
was
horrifying.
it was very cringy. It was very cringy. It was
Yeah.
very upsetting. Um, like Jezlo Maxine was charged in Jeffrey Epstein's crime. She was helping recruit the girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, it's no longer just the men playing the game. Like, I know females that tell their man just to keep their man, hey, how about I go get you a female for the night? Like,
Yeah.
y'all don't
You
think
know what? On
so?
these dating apps, it be these girls who be trying to get other women to have threesomes with their boyfriend.
Right. To get him with their man so that way they can keep the man. No one has ever implicated R. Kelly's wife in the recruiting, though. I believe she knew and turned a blind eye. I think it was more than just a blind eye. Like, listen, I get
I
you.
feel like she
Like I
did.
said,
She participated. She said she did.
she talked about the sexual stuff that she was doing in the house.
Well,
So,
she need to
like
go
I said, y'all, like,
arrest her.
would you say,
If she already admitted she was a part of it, why ain't she locked up? Throw her
but see,
ass
that's
in
the thing
jail.
about it is, a lot of people predominantly go after the big fish rather than just take the whole goddamn net. You know what I'm saying? Like if you pull
Yeah,
out the
they
net,
don't want to. They don't want everybody to go down.
Yeah,
right?
well, obviously R. Kelly was the biggest, you know what I mean? Like, of course, he the focal point of it, so you're gonna we get him, we good. Like,
Right.
so
Yeah.
It was easier. It's just like I find it interesting. Like when he started going, then all of a sudden Dame Dash had something to say. Then DMX had something to say. Then all these niggas that were always in the art studio with him, but yet they all had pictures of dating Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was not legal age for having.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I feel like Jay-Z should have went down too.
Oh no, Jay-Z too. Oh yeah, listen. A lot of these dudes all of a sudden started pulling out their stories of, oh shit, Robert going to jail. What this nigga gonna say? You know what? Y'all bet listen. So two things can be right. Yes, the man needs to burn.
And I don't think people understand. These guys, they talk about, they don't understand. Like, let me tell you, I don't know if I told you, but I was dating this one guy, and his daughter was 15, and his mom was the same age as me at the time. And at the time, I was 30, right? Going on 31. I was just 30. And she was like, "Oh, my mom is the same age as you." And I was like, "What?" And then come to find out, she was what, like 13, 14, and he was 20 or 21 at the time, messing with a 14-year-old.
I gotta think. Yeah, man.
And then she got pregnant. Hold on, she got pregnant and her whole life changed. And she's not ready to be a mom at 15, 16.
right.
And that's the thing. You're taking advantage of these girls and they don't know, you know, what is to happen and how their life is going to change. You know, being a mom at that age or even having somebody mess with you like that, that is just, I don't know.
What are some things, Chris, I know you speak to that as a common woman. What are some things you can probably tell them to help them be more knowledgeable of these situations? What are some things you feel like you can tell them?
I would say do not rush to grow up. Think about your dreams, you know. I understand people want to find love and they want to do that, but I advise people to wear condoms, get on birth control, and just think about your life. Like I would say this to every woman, right? Think about the guy you dating. Do you want to be with this person for the rest of your life at the current state as who he is and what he have? If you don't want that, then don't jeopardize yourself. Don't get pregnant. Don't even date him for a long period of time. If you guys just dating and you don't, just okay, it was good dating you and just keep going. Because I'm just saying, because if you have a child with that person, you're stuck with him for like lifetime.
Okay, y'all heard it from that of a woman.
And not only that, just go after your dreams. I feel like you should love yourself, fall in love with you and the things that you want to do, and make yourself happy. Because if you put all your focus on a man and that man leaves you, who do you have? What do you have to stand up on?
You have the baby.
No, that's not good enough because that's not good enough because you have to be proud of yourself when you look in the mirror. You have to be okay with going outside. You have to be okay, you know?
Right.
I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of women in my family go through that, and I'm just, that's just me. I just feel like
no more of that women empowerment for you. No more women empowerment.
Yes, I'm about women empowerment, but I just want women to be happy and be happy with themselves and go after their dreams and make sure they find a partner who's gonna make you happy. I think that's what it is. Like,
why did you talk about submission?
I don't like submission. I'm not on that train.
There we go.
I feel like submission should come naturally. Because if you like a person and you respect them, it comes naturally. To be in a relationship and it demanded and expected, that's too much. No.
You done.
It's not happening.
She never brought up any submission in her epilogue of her speech. What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing? Black empowerment, everything. Y'all just heard it from the culture of Black women. She told y'all everything. birth control, love yourself, and all that stuff, submission, listen to your man. She told y'all everything y'all need to know as a woman. So I agree with her. Obey, love your man, and follow him. I agree with her message. Thank you.
I never said that.
Yes, she did say that.
I feel like if you respect a man and you admire him and you like the way he's going, of course you're gonna follow him and support him. But to demand that when you're dating, I think you should not. I think that's something that has to naturally happen.
Mm, mm. Respect and honor your man, and and adore him. I agree. Well,
BMT, you don't think that's something that's naturally should
don't talk
happen?
about me into a corner with this. Don't talk about me into a corner. You ain't about to get
Anyway, go ahead.
All right, so we have that one. Hollywood, what you got on the chopping block now? What else we got on the chopping block? What else we have on the chopping block? Do we have anything new?
Oh yeah. What else do we have on the chopping block? Let's see. We all know Mr. Black Men Don't Cheat himself. I mean,
We don't. Black men don't cheat.
Well,
We
we
don't.
gotta talk about. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to know what's your take on this
We
from the
don't.
men.
We don't cheat.
oh man, you know,
Yes. Yes.
this is Derrick.
Yo, Tasha K dragged him, but go ahead.
Tasha K wants him.
Shout out to Tasha K.
She wants him.
I mean, but yeah, Derrick Jaxn. I
Shout
mean,
out to the king. Shout out to
cheating
you.
on his wife and whatnot. You know,
Did he cheat? Did he cheat? Did
I
he
want to
cheat?
hear the men. Men, what do you guys think about this? Hollywood, BMT.
I think that he's safe now. I think he's safe. He's loved. I I appreciate him. Man, find your queen and you're loved. And Derrick, we support you over here. Me, Create a Solution. Every all black women and
I
men.
don't
We all.
support that shit. But good. Hollywood.
I didn't cut you
BMT
off.
playing.
I didn't cut you off when you were speaking. You don't need to cut me off on my speech. For Derrick. Derrick did what he had to do. His wife was cursing him with voodoo and shit. That was scary. That I was scared. So naturally, he had to do. He had to do what he had to do and get out of there. So yes, Derrick, you're safe now. So praise God. That's all I have to say for Derrick Jaxn. What is this? What is this? What is? Oh, okay. Let me read this. Over the past.
over the past. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. We like your reading. Your reading. Eloquently. Yeah.
Over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Early this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce. Making a decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I've found peace knowing that our mission of raising healthy children and starting with healthy and whole parents is still being accomplished. For falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co parents, I'm grateful for the years we spent together. Wouldn't trade them for anything. I'm blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she's meant to our. We ask that if you pray to please pray for us as we navigate this grieving process. If not, please respect our privacy. That's what he said, and I'm gonna tell you this, brother. It's already in the public. You know what I mean? So the privacy part is over. You know what I mean? And like for all the content that he placed out, you know what I mean, trying to call out whatever men for treating women this way, doing this and that. You know what I mean? Now you put out there for chastising the same niggas you was, you know what I mean? You doing the same shit. I'm just saying, so it's real. I never liked him anyway. Like, I mean, I never got with his content. I feel like he was pandering crazy. So I ain't really fuck with him anyway. So, and
There's
now you cheated, and the like I've seen posts and shit about how he with his wife, how he warped her from, being free, sexy, however she wanted to be, to, dressing her up like a nun, basically. You know what I mean? So, like, he was on some shit. So I don't fuck with him. I didn't fuck with him before, and this just is with the whole black men don't cheat tag thing now. It's like, bro,
It's true.
you know what I mean, it's like
To
we
who?
we knew it was true anyway. But yeah, I mean,
Derrick is strong.
now it's just like, damn, bro. You know what I mean, you just, I don't know. Well, I don't fuck with it. I'm not. We've heard what I said before, BMT, on other shows about cheating and all that.
Yes,
I don't respect it.
he's
I
the
feel
king.
like
He's still the king.
if you want to move on from somebody, you want to be with somebody else, that could just be done. You don't have to go sleep with somebody to facilitate that. You just tell the person you're with, like, yo, I don't want to be with you no more. Let's get divorced, blah, blah, blah. I mean, then you could go have sex with whoever you want to. I mean, you could be single, do what the fuck you want. But in a relationship, marriage, whatever, you're supposed to honor that shit and not step outside and do that nut shit. So that's my opinion on it.
Derrick is being strong for us, and I support him.
That's all you gotta say? No, wait, I didn't finish.
No, Jay, why are you attacking him?
No,
Hold
it's
on.
my turn.
No. I feel your
It is
spirit
my
right
turn. Can you get these fools off the screen?
That's my bad. It's her turn.
Okay, first of all, right, he got with her, right, when she was younger, and I'm gonna just say allegedly made the girl have like 3 abortions when she was younger before she had those
Allegedly.
kids.
Damn.
I said allegedly. Second of all, he took the girl, broke her down, basically molded her into something that he didn't even want. And wasted her time and her youth. What and I say this, what makes her any different from a woman who just got pregnant? Now she got 2 kids she got to take care of, and now she's divorced. So now she becomes a single mom. And she did everything right. She did exactly what all the men said. She followed the program what the men said. You find somebody, you get married, and then you have kids, and then you try to make it work. She did everything. I feel like she didn't love herself. And to me, I really wanted I really wanted, but I wanted them to be over from the first time he cheated. Because I seen how depressed she looked. The girl came on here with a fucking bonnet. Like, come on. Like, she didn't even get her eyelashes done, her nails done, no makeup on. Like, she's supposed to be a representation of you. And yeah, she doesn't even look like that. She looked like all her life she had to fight. Like, she looked like she be in a house not doing nothing. She be being talked down to. She looked like she ain't got no life. And then for him to turn around and go see for to go get an IG model on top of that. A fucking IG model. And allegedly that same IG model is on Section 8. So all these men talk about, no, we want the girl with the natural hair and she look good. It's a fucking lie. They know what the fuck they want. They say they don't want that ratchet. They don't want those long nails. They don't want that. But who the fuck did he choose?
A queen.
They be fucking lying out here.
A queen.
And that just goes to show, just be your fucking self. Fuck what the fuck he says. Don't go change for no fucking man. Be your fucking self. And that's my message right there.
You just want fucking women to be alone.
Do what you want to do. I don't care. And I'm not saying do it. I'm not telling her to go be a hoe or anything. I'm telling her to go and explore herself. Go figure out her own style. Go figure out the things that she loves to do, what she loves about herself, how she want to express herself.
Charlene gonna have y'all living with a dildo.
I want her to be happy and be here and be able to be, laughing and be able not to take stuff so serious and not be on here talking about cussing people and cursing them and, talking down on her marriage. Like, girl, your husband is the one who's doing that. So to me, to be honest, I'm happy this happened. Hopefully she could fucking learn to love herself and not put a man first and put herself first. That's my 2 cents on that.
Team Derrick.
And I hope she get him for everything he got. And he fucking complained because nobody gonna give a fuck what he says.
Oh my God.
He better pay that child support. I said what I said.
Oh my God. Look, this is what we have. This is what we have. Derrick, we're here. Culture Watch is here for you. We're here. We're here, Derrick. Team Derrick. I read all your books. I've sent you emails and shit. I probably will try to get Charlene in your program, just the way she's speaking about you. Listen, things happen. It is life.
I lost all respect for him. So
say that. You say that now. You say that now until he pull off his shirt and hit you with that Morris chestnut.
I don't care about that. I care about your character, your personality, and how you come off as a person. That's nice to look at, but you still got to open your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Now, listen, Team Derrick, we are sorry. We are sorry for what happened. I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid of that girl. Once she got on, she started quoting them Bible scriptures and talk about curses and shit and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Derrick is a booty man. Derrick like eating booty. That's what all the girls that he been shacking up with said today. He like eating booty and tricking. Now I gotta be real with y'all from Team Derrick. As a team liaison, that some men are not marital. They want to be in a marriage, but they're not really marriage material. It is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. Same thing with some women. They want to play married, but they like, you know what? This shit ain't working. Now, I don't agree with them putting all this shit online. You know what I'm saying? Derrick is going to still have a following fan base, but there's plenty of thirsty women out there that they will jump on the Team Derrick train. I'm on Team Derrick train. I'm getting ahead of the program. I'm already on here. Like Charlene's on it. Hollywood is on it. We all are Team Derrick right now. So we are very supportive of Team Derrick. Huh?
Oh, we just throwing me on Team Derrick? That's crazy.
I'm not on Team Derrick. I don't know. Like, no.
Because when we said we on Team Derrick.
Speak for yourself.
No, yeah.
Why are you? Gosh,
I'm falling from Team Derrick in this situation. I'm good. You know what I mean?
All right, so I guess I'm the only one on Team Derrick. That's fine. That's fine, Derrick. You just need one faithful soldier, and just the thing about it is, there are gonna be plenty of women that are gonna keep on filling in the gaps to join Derrick Jaxn. Even though here's the thing, people can know somebody married and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't. As long as they get their happiness. No, Charlene, because that is true. It's true.
That is up to him, though. He's the one who has to say no.
Oh, shit.
That will make him high value. He's not high value because he's gonna say yes. He's sleeping with anybody.
I'm gonna say this.
So what makes him valuable if he's gonna sleep with the low tier woman?
First of all, I gotta do a segment on that. There is no such thing as high or low value people. You cannot put a value on somebody. If that's the case, then anybody should be able to rank and file you. And that's the thing about it. Like, everybody was rank and filing his wife, calling her fat, out of shape. She got online with a bonnet. First of all, it's her house. If she want to wear a fucking bonnet, she can wear a fucking bonnet. That is her house. Now, I don't agree with him doing the video. That was stupid. On all seriousness, they shouldn't have done that video. That first video, that should have been an in-house situation. he done it because he's trying to feed a narrative. This is why she was a family woman. He gave her a fantasy for as long as it lasted. She helped him get to another level, and he out like most men. Kanye said he will leave for a white girl. At least she's not that. I mean, yeah. I mean, literally. I mean, some people know what time it is. They know what time it is. They know that, hey, I'm just a stepping stone, and they will stay with
So
that.
you agree with this?
Which what?
You agree with him doing what he doing?
You talking about with his wife? I'm not for
Do
that
you agree with his actions as a man?
as a man. What's the action that he did? I mean, he kind of was openly telling y'all what he does. I can't get mad. You can't get mad at somebody. Always
I'm
was a
talking
whole.
about the
Hold
fact
on,
that he
wait.
manipulated his wife.
No, it wasn't manipulation. Stop that. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't want to look at it from that. Y'all always want to plank that of, oh, woe with me. Bullshit. His wife knew that he was fucking other women. His wife knew that shit. There was no secret. That was no secret. A lot of these
He
people know
apologized, and
for who? For who?
yeah, I'm not on this train. Like,
No.
there you
See,
go. BMT supports him.
I'm not supporting nobody. See, I'm not jumping on. Listen, I don't do the paddy wagon thing. Here's the thing. She didn't break up with him. He broke up with her. He made a call as a man and said he can't do this thing anymore. Now here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. When a woman is tired of being tired, a woman will ride up and fucking leave. When a men don't holistically leave. If they know they can get away over and over and over and over and over with the same fuck shit, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You got a man right here. I mean, I'm not speaking for Hollywood, but I'm just trying to tell you right now. If you are complacent with that of the abuse, like what's the girl name up there? What's the girl up there in fucking New York with Jim Jones?
No,
Chris, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Chrissy was fine with what Jim Jones was doing for 20 years. And
You're right. You're right.
So I'm sorry. I would want to give her that shit. But you getting online, reading prophetic preachings and shit and all that, going to church. And they were part of a church that endorses sex cults. Like, come on, bro. Like, at some point, you got to read the signs. Like, most men don't condone or support Derrick Jaxn. Only women do. Like, that's the thing. And you know the thing that's crazy about it is women knew he was a piece of shit and they still support him. That's like the dude who has the sex cult with all them people that he took out there to go have that polygamy shit. Like, if you know that the motherfucker's a piece of shit and you still fucking with them, at some point it's hard for me to have the empathetic tears. You chose to go there. Like, I'm not ragging on her, but if she understood, like, yeah, I get it. Let her get everything she need to get. Let her get everything she need to get. And that's not saying, well, BNT, do you condone her? No, I don't condone it. But I have been in divorce court multiple times. And they're going to ask them, well, when did you know all this shit was happening? And if he said, well...
Yeah, we are talking about Derrick Jaxn.
Right. We're talking about Derrick Jaxn. Like, this is a realistic thing. A lot of men and women, we need to have that holistic talk that if you know she was never going to leave him, he had to leave her. Yes, she clearly had some mental health issues, but a lot of probably cause of his constant cheating on her church belief. Like, some people, I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all people to understand it. Y'all need to hear this on the culture. We have this ideology that pray for it, stay on it, and don't leave it. Even though he beating me, cheating on me, she's verbally abusing me, she's stealing from me.
I gotta give you some pushback, BMT, because they shame women right now. They say women leave the marriage. They're the reason why. This, that, and the third. I know you hear that too.
Okay, I hear that, but do those women actually believe that shit? Do the women actually listen to those niggas online? No, fucking women listen to those niggas online.
No, they don't.
Okay, so there you go. It doesn't work because the women don't give a fuck. They didn't stop slut shaming. They didn't. If anything, they got slut walked. They didn't stop women on OnlyFans. The men still compete. So like it didn't work. It didn't work. If anything,
You right. That's why it's kind of happy that happened to her, so she could learn to love herself.
Well, but see, the thing about it is, she had to learn to love herself, not just
yeah. That's why I said that she needs to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I was trolling for a little bit, but the thing about it is this: some people, I'm sorry, probably the best thing for her was him saying, "You know what? You're not taking the hints or the clues." I agree with Hollywood. Like, yo, if you're gonna cheat, just go. But some people she was struggling in that marriage. That video, they didn't together. She seemed very humiliated and tired. Like the fact that she went online wearing a bonnet and all that other shit, she didn't give a fuck. Like she was like, well, let's just do this shit again. Like at that point, it's like some people in the end marriage sometimes sometimes it's okay to say, yo, my nigga, we just tolerating each other. Like I got the house, I got the car, you know what I'm saying? I got the money. Fuck it. Like you go out there and do you, nigga. I'm gonna go out there and go get my pussy eaten tonight. Like, nigga, if y'all just doing that, and I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of motherfuckers right now in 2022, they on that type of shit. Y'all stop with trying to preach this black love shit to me. I'm in the shit. I know. Listen, niggas are married single. That is a thing now. It's called married single. I'm stuck with you, nigga, but I don't feel nothing for you. Like you could die, nigga. I'm pulling that plug as soon as you hit that bed. So Derrick already done showed y'all he wanted some Project Ratchet coochie. It was a prophetic hustle. That's what he wanted. That's most pastors like that ratchet coochie. And you can be a good girl. You can be a good girl, and you still not get a man. Just like you got Derrick Jaxn. Derrick is the one who actually started the damn paperwork, and it wasn't her. She probably didn't want to sign the shit. You know, I bet you what she said. Let's go to God and talk. Let's go to God and pray about this shit like a goofy motherfucker. She probably said, let's go to God and let's pray. He was like, oh, no. He don't believe in that shit. He don't believe in that shit. If you want to go find a guppy woman, go to church. If you want to go find a weak, broken back man, go to prison. There's a lot of them niggas in prison getting out. They need a woman. Just got to wait there when they get outside the gate. They pick them up. Pick up a lost puppy at the prison gate. So trying to let y'all people know right now, man. This shit real. It's 2022. You got a lot of pill niggas that need love. Y'all thirsty? There's a lot. Go join the Pick Me Force. Join Pick Me Force. They'll pick you up. So I ain't trying to be cutthroat, but this is something in the culture. I'm going deeper about this shit. Don't think either side. Like I'm saying, like I feel bad for her, but I don't. But I've been to the divorce court hearing as a child and as a grown man. At some point, I'm starting to see that it is for what it is, man. Like I get it. As you're a woman, Derrick Jaxn looked like a slide. He left him 40 on the nice. No, like some dude like Derrick Jaxn has a sex
40 on the nice day. It's like, $60.
No, some dudes have a sexual fucking goddamn promiscuity. They can't shake it. Like they never got pussy, even when they were married. Like they got married because that's what the church say, or that's what it looks for. Like
yes, let me give an example. Like you said, as soon as he started getting his followers, as soon as he started getting publicity, he feel like that woman at home is not on his level. He needs something nice that he can twirl around, and he's not. He feel like he's able to get more. Like what he has at home is substandard, and he could get something better. But little did you know, if he pour into what he have at home, she can be just as good or even better. And that same thing for other men. Some men, I'm gonna just say this. Some pretty women, they give substandard men, they give them a chance. And some of those men feel like, oh, I got this girl, she's so pretty. All right, since I got her, then I could get more women. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's an ego thing. I feel like, that's why you just never know. I feel like, you gotta get that person at their character. Like, get somebody who already got everything going for themselves and they're happy and content.
Now, I would ask you this. I would ask you this for y'all in the culture. Like, I'm just trying to I'll help me, but I'm stupid to these things. Um, when it comes to that of because I hear you. I hear you about listen, man. He ain't even married her. Like the thing about it is this, man. Some people choose to turn a blind eye and say, "Well, I'm just going to stick it out." Like I'm telling y'all right now, some people, it's not about the love. They just don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone. They don't think that they're good enough. They don't think they're good enough or can find anything better, or that hey, like if I leave this, what else am I gonna have? Derrick talked like he preyed on women vulnerabilities, and I mean that's honestly what his cult following it like. It's a fix it nigga. I used to be one of those type of niggas. I fix it niggas are the type of dudes will listen to your problem. We'll protect. We like coming. We like coming in. I ain't gonna lie. I like being needed because when you need me, you're not gonna leave me. You need me. You're not gonna leave me. And when you think you're gonna leave me, then I'm going to start pulling away that of my support, and it's going to make it harder on the pressure on you. So guess what? You're going to come back to what you know. Now people can say that's predatory, and I'm like, no, it's called just pretty much opportunity. People take advantage of any opportunity that they can get. If a man could get a girl that he wants and use the opportunity, oh, she likes roses, so I'm gonna get roses. If a woman says, I know this man likes certain parts of my body are curved, and I can use it to get it, they're gonna do it. That's human nature.
But
In the world. Go ahead.
BMT, do you think that I feel like people who are like that, no offense, I feel like they're like low vibrational because they only looking on a surface level and they're not looking deep enough.
Yeah,
And I
like
think that just goes with maturity, like,
you know what
because
I
I
get.
don't believe everybody is like that.
Well, I didn't say everybody. Well, here's the thing about it. He liked his like that's the thing about it. Like y'all, like listen, man. Like some people, like you ever. This is why you hear a lot of people are looking for broke. Like we talked about this on Locker Room about toxic relationships. Why a lot of dudes don't mind getting like the project chick. She's no threat to Derrick. She gets her need off of him. She ain't trying to get out of her situation. But she said, "Well, damn, I got this chiseled nigga that yeah, I don't give a fuck that he's leaving out of his broken family. As long as I'm getting what I want and I'm supplying him with ass and BBO anal shit, then yeah, fuck it. Like, hell, who gives a fuck? You think that girl paid for that Miami trip? No, he did. He paid for everything. Derrick is going to be tricking his life away. That's what he wants. He probably going to make another baby or two. He don't give a fuck. Now, for his old lady, if y'all think that she's going to be lonely, I can promise y'all her, listen, the minute, whatever, Nisa, whatever, listen, women like that don't stay single long. Listen, I'm telling you. As long as I was a nigga on that church drum beating that motherfucker, I seen plenty of girls go up there. What do you want, baby? I want the Lord to send me a man. I'm here, baby. I'm here. Would you like to go
You
to
know
club?
what, BMT? You're right. Because they always remember me talking about how these women who got 2 and 3 and 4 kids, they're not gonna get a man. But every chance I turn on social media, everywhere I go, I see these same women get wifed up and find partners.
Yep. No. Like, and see, that's the thing about it. I'm glad you said that, Queen. Like I said, but y'all said, damn, BMT, you saying all this shit. No, bro, I'm telling y'all this stuff. I don't got no time. I don't got no time to bullshit to y'all because I got with insecure people because I had insecurities, and
Mm.
you can't see my fuck ups if you're fucked up too. You're not gonna be focused on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know I chose that type of behavior because she has things she's trying to find to fill, and so am I. They're gonna always have this stable fuck up person. So either going to find a come up man or that does her right, or she's going to live the rest of her life mourning for her ex. Oh no,
No, I don't think so.
or here's the thing about it is, if she's in that kind of mind state, like she's heavily a zealous religious person, somebody. This is why I said sometimes for some of y'all women, y'all need to take a step back from that church. Y'all need to go cleanse yourself. Y'all need to go revitalize your life. Like take them to the grandparents or somebody and say, listen, I got to go get me. I need to go find out what made me happy, what fulfilled me. I need to go find me a job. I need to go start going to gym, working out. Listen, I don't be saying, y'all know I don't usually talk like this and shit. But I'm telling y'all, some of y'all need to probably go cleanse yourself and say, you know what? Because if she hears the name, it's going to trigger her. If she hears the name or beat around some stuff, what shows you have true growth is a motherfucker can say that name or bring up that situation, and you're like, yeah, it happened, but I moved on. Fuck it. It is what it is. He got something out of me. I got 2 beautiful children and also got alimony out this nigga. Fuck it. I'm on. I got another nigga. I got another nigga that's coming over in like half an hour. What are you saying? I'm not worried. I'm good. I got me a job. I'm good. See, that's why you find somebody who's equally yoked to you. You got a job, baby. I got a job. You got your mind right. I got my mind right. You got accomplished. You got goals. Like I'm going to be with you, but that woman is. But see, that's the thing about it. I'm telling y'all right now, man. People look for broken people because it's easier in the culture to. Like I said, like we got a problem with. We got a problem. Like I said, I told y'all. I used to look for broken women because I was fucked up.
But that's same as women too. A lot of women, they be like you said. Some of them be having PhDs. They be having, bachelors, doing very well, and they date low tier men.
But see,
and I feel like they want a sense of control, and some of them feel like they can't get anything better. So it's the same thing on the reverse side. Women go through the same thing too.
I think more average men and American men considered low vibe or low value can be worth more and have value to women outside of America. I think that's on the rise of those men.
Hold on, what he said? I think more. What he said?
He married her because she got pregnant. Yeah, and see that's the thing about that. They got peer pressure. Like it was imagery peer pressuring of how she looked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I actually...
Hold on, BMT, what did he say about dating women outside the America?
Well, he's saying that more men will look outside of the country. Like, y'all got to understand, man, people are people, regardless of where you're going to go. If y'all thinking that cheating only happens here in the diaspora of America, I mean, they got it over everywhere. It's just that you only know about it here because we're here.
Boss, why did he say that they're gonna go look for outside women in the outside America?
Yeah, I mean you could go to Africa or wherever, but
why? What's his reason for that? Like why?
Well, we don't know if it's a man or woman that said that. I will say this, yo. If y'all don't think that if y'all don't think other people don't think like us now or on that same shit, y'all go watch Netflix. Y'all got African shows where they driving going to Conquer and goddamn doing all the goddamn shit that we be doing. You got them UK shows. Like I said, we have a bunch, like societal things are different now, man. Like he would probably still be married if he didn't have to watch for the public seeing him. And see, that's the thing about it. And y'all gotta understand, man, like Derrick needs to go get therapy, like actual therapy. Because one, he has a sexual problem. A lot of dudes, when they finally start getting a grip on money and some type of power, they go dick crazy. I've been there before. I was, oh shit, like I'm making some money. Like, boy, nigga, once I made it over 7,
no,
I was out there tricking. Now the same thing, I was out there. You gonna tell me nothing? I was on trick thing. I was on sugar daddy. Goddamn, I was doing all. Listen, but see, the thing about it was, luckily I had a good team around me that slowed me down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I just went out and did all that shit for what reason? Like, I could have sat my ass home. But the same thing happened for like women. Like, they're like, oh shit, I'm a bad bitch, got my nails done, got this and that. And they run around looking goofy, trying to showcase for that of men that ain't really fucking them. They fucking you, they fucking your money, but they ain't actually fucking with you. Like, so it's definitely happening vice versa. I see these women like that. I put all this shit into a man, and this nigga ain't doing jack shit or even want to take me out to eat or literally even just want to rub my feet at night. Like, what the fuck? But I'm pushing the double. Like, he announced a divorce after Tasha K blasted him in Miami with the new woman. Now, I think he openly came public, and see, that's the thing about it. I
love Tasha K.
Derrick, if you smart, I will sue the fuck out of Tasha K for pushing out your shit without your stuff. But Tasha's in Africa right now, so it's hard to get.
She's not in Africa. She's back in the States. Oh, and second of all they did was take a picture. I hope so. You can take a picture of anybody.
But see, here's the thing. And I mean, if Tasha K put that shit out there, I don't know. Maybe something had happened where something had to happen. Like Tasha K is so focused on Derrick Jaxn. Now,
no, she get everybody.
She get everybody. Okay, so she's just a blight upon the culture. So I get everybody.
That's her job. Her job is to bring the entertainment.
Fair enough. So she's like TMZ for black people. She's pretty much
exactly. There you go.
I can't get mad at her for that. You know, I mean, she put it out there and it's true. Now the thing about it is, now I got to be real with a lot of y'all. Just because somebody filed for divorce, don't mean they can't get back together. Just because they filed for divorce, that takes 366 to 68 days. If them motherfuckers come back into contact and
I'm about to be controversial. So when she put that video out, she did another exclusive video that you got paid for. But on the books, there's no divorce filed.
Again.
So he just threw that out there because he got caught. That's how you know he got caught.
But see, here's the thing about it. And no, that's fair. But you also understand, no, it's him. Look at the photos of Derrick Jaxn. He got famous in muscles. I try to tell you, man, like, if they're in the divorce area, like, understand that the judge is going to tell you all this. Did you go to counseling? Let me know if I'm off what I'm saying, creative. They'll ask you, did you go to counseling? Did y'all try to fix it? Did y'all have any type of consensual contact within that of the period of 366, 68 days? Hollywood, let me know if I'm wrong what I'm saying. Also, if any of that stuff, like if they say, oh, well, we did sleep together. Oh, back to zero. Y'all two still trying to fuck with each other.
Yeah, it's because the date of separation was the last time y'all was intimate.
So if they have any of that happen at a 366 days, Derrick, you know, if you go in that house and she wearing that one-piece dress with no drawers on, nigga, run, Derrick, run, nigga. That's how they get you. Now, if you know you can't say no to them cheeks, she got you, bro. She got you. Now, it looks like that woman. No, she don't. She don't get. Everybody ain't say shit about Nikki and her predator husband. Unless now, you know, here's the thing about that. Tasha K is afraid of them goddamn Minaj fucking cult. That Nicki Minaj cult, they're crazy as fuck, man. Like, I don't know what is about them. They crazy. They'll harass the fuck out of you.
You talking about the Barbs?
The Barbs.
The Barbs be doing too much.
Snow Bunny says Tasha K is trash. She said that.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I done dealt with Barbs 1 to 2 times shakeups. I know how to get rid of them. If y'all are dealing with the Barb right now, hit up BMT. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to pull some moves and some shit to get past them. You know, you got to find something else for them to focus on. Thank God Offset and Takeoff started fucking with her on the damn thing. So she was like, fuck you, BMT, you bucktooth nigga. I'll get you later. I'm like, bitch, get your pedophile brother. She's like, well played, nigga. And I said, bye, Nikki. Nikki, you know I fuck with you, bitch. God damn it. Those fat ass. But yeah, me and Nikki had a little scrap. I'll see that bitch later. I go over there and sometimes she be seeing me in the chat and be kicking me out and kicking me back in. You know what I'm saying? So Love you, Nikki. Ah, I'm so toxic. Fuck. God damn. She's
Nope,
so
there was no paperwork when he announced it.
Oh, that don't mean listen. If announcing, listen, Negroes saying you're gonna get a divorce don't mean you get a divorce. The white man gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, see, y'all gotta understand. YouTube divorce and actual divorce are two different things. Did you go down to the court and file? That means you have to pay what, $25 for the paperwork?
No. You know how much I paid in California? I paid $450 or $25.
Well, you gotta get the paperwork. You gotta get the paperwork first, baby.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the paperwork. $25, $30. You gotta fill it out.
You gotta pay $25 for the paperwork,
and then you gotta pay the states to file, and that shit about to hit you across the head. So this is just me. That's why I feel like a lot of women go to the court because they're the one who do all the paperwork. That's why they file for the divorce. And not only that, you got to spend $500 to $600 to file. And I don't think a lot of men are gonna go do that. Now, so that's why a lot of women file.
Now here's the thing about that, and I will say this. Here's the thing about it. If the goddamn, you also got to get the other person to sign.
Yeah, but that takes time. If they don't sign, they got like 30 days to sign. If they don't sign, you could push it forward. You could put another paperwork stating that you served them. As long as you serve them, they have to be served. And getting served is the hardest thing, because let me tell you, it took me like almost 3 years to get divorced.
Listen, so, you gotta catch that motherfucker.
And you have to get I filed for my divorce papers in 2017, and I didn't get divorced until I think 2019.
God damn, you been chasing that nigga like Carmen Sandiego, like shit. Like said she paid California prices. Now, you know, it is what it is. Listen, now here's a sneaky way on how you can.
Look, she paid $390 to file for divorce in Delaware. You gotta pay that filing fee. That shit is not cheap.
Listen, let me tell y'all how to beat this motherfucker.
The paperwork is not, it's a lot of paperwork too.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all how to beat this motherfucker. Put that bitch in the newspaper, like summon their ass.
I did that. That's what the lady told me.
Right, you got to see. I'm telling y'all how to beat these motherfuckers. You know who you are, goddamn Vanessa. Fuck you, bitch. You put that shit in the newspaper and summon them. Guess what? If they don't appear or anything like that shit, guess what? It's a no contest, and what do you want? I want this, blah 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 blah. And then after that, you go about your way. You go about your piece. And they're gonna say, well, hold up, you didn't give it to them. I put that shit in the newspaper, and it was there for that of the eyes of the public. It ain't my fault, nigga. You didn't read the newspaper. I seen a nigga put that shit on the fucking goddamn billboard. Tommy, I'm divorcing your ass. Listen, I saw that shit when I was going to work 4 times. Nigga, and he still didn't show up. I don't know how the fuck he missed it, but we got to go the same way to go to work. And guess what? He lost the court. Look, y'all niggas don't read, boy. Y'all listen, boy. Shout out, boy. Shout out to the newspaper. Fuck you, Vanessa. Go ahead. Y'all got it.
But yeah, that's how I got divorced. What you said there. They told me to do that. I had to show the court system. I had to report to court, and I had to show evidence that I tried to look for him. So I had to show that I tried to contact his family. I paid somebody. They wanted to see like effort put in before I even put him in the newspaper. That was the last thing I had to do. And then I got my divorce. But that was a struggle. But yeah. Is Hollywood there?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes, most men. Oh yeah, no, most men. Yeah. Hollywood got most men not divorcing or will even break up with a woman. No, that's true. I gotta be for real with y'all. And see, that was a very true comment. That's why when they say, well, women be divorcing men, most men That's why I try to tell y'all. Most men, it's cheaper to keep her. In other words, a nigga will move out of the house and down the street or on the other side of town before he divorced the woman. He will literally go and still be married and have a whole nother relationship. Literally, that nigga would be
because you have to file. You have to pay that money to file for divorce, and that dude is not paying that or filling out that paperwork. So who's gonna do it? The woman. So that I think that's the number one reason why women file for most divorces. You guys can argue me down, but I know most men who won't even step foot in the courthouse, won't even do anything when it comes to the court system, won't even file out paperwork.
And I know a lot of fucking women that are vitriol as fuck. Vanessa, bitch. Well, it is what it is.
But yeah, good. Hollywood, you got another one.
Like I said, men don't get the men. Men do not the kryptonite to black men is the courthouse. That is that is the fear that has struck black men genetically to a core. Black men do not like going to that motherfucking courthouse for shit. We don't. So,
I agree with BMT 100%.
We do not. I'm telling the secret, y'all. If you want to know if you want to know the work, you got a better chance getting a black man in the church before you get him in that house. And the only way they get in that courthouse if they a judge, a bailiff, or they goddamn being taken there to get summoned to a sentence. But other than that,
or they getting paid.
Or we getting paid. Yeah, we'll definitely go. We getting paid. We'll go there. But now, hold on, that nigga. If you got a warrant, fucking Eddie, don't go, nigga. I told you, fuck that money, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. You got 2 bench warrants on you. Don't go, nigga. Don't go, nigga. We'll pick it up for you. So, like I said, if you got a warrant on you, don't go to the courthouse. If you child support, niggas don't. Niggas never go to goddamn family court. Oh my god, like that girl's gonna win, but she already know Derrick not gonna show up for family court.
Yep, you know,
yeah. Brother, I don't know why, bro. Like, yo, shout out to my NCO. Listen, bro, I was in Massachusetts. I got summoned to family court in Georgia. Nigga, I drove them 19 hours straight, bro. I only stopped to pee 2 times. I drunk Monsters, 5-hour energy drinks. Man, I tied up my fucking hair, changed my clothes in that car, and walked right in there. I don't give a fuck. I was dead tired, boy. I was dead tired. I was right there. She's like, oh, so you made it, nigga. I made it, bitch, and I'm right here. Yes, of course, we fucked in the parking lot. It don't matter. But guess what? I showed up to court, too. And I didn't, and I won. And we had sex after court. So, but this is why I'm saying one. I have some people.
Damn, BT, and you got some box on top of that.
She has to stay in one state, and I have to live in a whole nother state. Some people are just toxic. Derrick Jaxn and Nakia Jaxn are goddamn toxic for each other. Maybe the best thing for her is let that nigga go. I know y'all don't like hearing that shit. Fellas, if you know you toxic for that woman, let her go, bro. Just let her go. I know y'all might see her with another nigga that make her smile, or you haven't been able to make her pussy get wet in a long time. But nigga, that's not for you. It's just access denied. You know what I'm saying? You know, but same thing for ladies. If your nigga, you know, he a piece of shit and he with another bitch, let him be a curse to a whole nother woman. Like, let that. I'm telling you right now, my granny done said that shit. She said one time when my cousin said, "Granny, Ben Tron is out there with another bitch." Like, and all the girls were like, "Oh yeah, girl." They all were putting on their goddamn shoes, their slides. They all were tying up their hair. They all about to jump in the goddamn excursion and shit. Granny said, all of y'all get the fuck back in this house. If that nigga want to go out there in the streets, let that nigga cheat in peace. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Let him be another bitch's problem. Let him be. I said, grandma.
Technical difficulties.
But grandma understood the mission. She didn't know.
No, that's true because you about to go catch a case for
Yep.
somebody who don't care about
Grandma
you.
called all. Listen, when I said she called all 15 of them girls back, oh Ventron nigga, you was about to get jumped, nigga. That them girls were coming with the shivs, and they already some of them already popped off their nails and shit. You about to catch them. Some of them hit like, man, I know I fought some of my cousins, but they were coming for your ass, nigga. But however, she said, nope. You got his checkbook? Yeah. You know his social security? Yeah. What the fuck you doing, nigga? You won. Write them checks and put them. We're gonna open up another bank account. We're gonna divvy out his fucking. That's why I said y'all gotta listen, y'all niggas. Y'all got listen, bro. Listen, if a woman know you cheat and she's fine with you cheating, she's building another fucking nest. Either she's fucked up in the head or she's doggone already. Oh, Angelica like, oh, you cheating? Okay, have fun.
No, what BMT saying is that's the truth.
Have
Man,
fun.
he paying this, he paying that. Do I really care? I don't care.
Yeah, I had to turn
I ain't gotta give him none.
Listen, the wifey in the chat, so he had to come. Like, but like I said, listen, if a woman know you cheating and she don't show no type of reaction, not like Mrs. Jackson. See, Mrs. Jackson, she feeling that shit. That's why she show reaction. But if your woman okay with you cheating and she like, oh, go ahead, shit, I'll put gas in your car. I'm telling you right now, she already. That girl
Damn,
already.
why you want to spill the tea, BMT?
I'm telling y'all, this is culture
Stop
walk.
telling all the secrets. You
Right,
talking too much.
I'll shut up. I'm just letting y'all know, fellas.
Stop telling all the secrets. Stop saying that.
Don't go to
They
sleep.
supposed to cheat in peace.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep, nigga. If she fine with it, bro. Listen, bro.
Don't do that to me. I'm vindictive. I'm gonna be quiet.
There is nothing worse than a woman that does not give a fuck about you cheating, bro. If a woman don't give a fuck about you cheating, best believe that you in hell right now, nigga. You just don't see it. You don't see past your dick. You're not seeing past your dick. Hey, I'm trying to save somebody, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to save somebody, bro.
You're telling all the secrets. Stop telling all the secrets. He's telling all the secrets to women. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that.
This one, I was scared when I knew I got caught and I came home, dinner was cooked, the house was clean. She in there listening to music and shit.
You were talking about Derrick Jaxn.
Like literally, if you come home and a woman is just in her own womanness essence and she don't give a fuck, and then what's worse is you sitting there waiting to get cursed out, she come there and kiss you on your cheek. Nigga, I couldn't fall. I sat there on that couch scared, but I didn't want to leave. I thought I was gonna get a whooping. She went to bed, she washed up, took a shower, and went to bed. I said, okay, bro, let me go check my bank account. I must have waited for like 2 months, boy. I'm like, all right, we gotta talk about this. No, you okay. Get out, nigga. Get out. Get out. Get out. That woman, listen, bro. They said they put it in the Bible. There is nothing worse than a woman scorned. Women can hold shit. Like they don't when they don't. It is better for a woman, fella. Let me teach y'all some game. Let me teach y'all some.
What is the hell has no fury as a woman's scorn?
Listen. It is better if a woman has emotion to what you just did. Then okay, she still has feeling to it. When a woman turns off of her feelings towards you on that shit, I'm telling you right now, bro, and it's not bothering her, that woman done got something already set aside, or she's making a bigger play than what you can see. I'm telling you, listen, bro. I tell y'all, man, y'all fellas wonder why y'all having a hard time beating these women. Y'all wonder why they buying up houses, business, all this shit. They playing Avengers Endgame, nigga. They playing Avengers Endgame, boy. Listen, every day I watch my back, bro. Listen, bro. I keep a sword on me at all times, nigga. I be waiting every day for her to come through. I don't know when she's gonna come, but she coming.
But you got nothing to worry about if you ain't cheating.
Right.
Let me get off. Time for me to log off this show tonight.
Damn.
Hey, Derrick. Mm-hmm. But yes, did I have another topic? I think I did.
Okay.
Oh yes, hold on. Let me think. Yeah. You had the whole. This has become. It's the culture. So Diddy having a new baby. You know, love Sean Combs. Welcome to the world. I mean, and you had your whole young Miami tweets. A lot of people were like, "Yo, why ain't she the baby? How he got a baby and she ain't the mother?" All this other, crazy talk.
She knows she just in there. She needs to be quiet. Like, you get in a bag. You know? Play your
Yeah,
position.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm.
I said what the fuck I said. You get in a bag. Obviously you dating somebody who's 20 years older than you, first
Wait.
of all. And second of all, he's giving you a monthly allowance. Obviously you don't really care what the hell he does. Just be quiet, play your position, and collect your fucking allowance.
Is she even dropping music? Has she even been dropping music and shit?
No, but I think she has a podcast out. So she's doing different ventures. So she's doing other things. So
Right. You
she's
right about that.
moving strategically. She's smart, but she needs to, be quiet. Don't go on social media. And who cares? Get your bag.
Now, okay, so you put up a good point on Queen of the South. This is my concern about these situations. To the young Miami that he is in a so he had a baby with a slide and she grandstanding. Yikes. Yikes. One, y'all dudes, y'all be trying to pump out babies in y'all late 40s and 50s and 60s and shit. This is why these babies be mentally retarded and shit and crazy and half these kids be damn you too old to do shit. Like goddamn Nick Cannon pumping out babies and he's sick as fuck. Like this nigga, y'all do know Nick Cannon has lupus. That nigga he can't afford to get sick or he. But
Hmm.
everybody have. Well, so long as they got money, they good, bruh. Your net worth is not what you actually have. That's the net worth of the assets that you have. Not saying Diddy don't got money, but however, we're looking at it from that of the time with the children, the exposure of actually being that of an on top father. Everyone wants to talk and what their voice is. Um, One, the young Miami, first of all, we already know you. He would never try to make anything happen with you. You just want to fuck on you. You just peace. So I agree with creative about that. Girl,
Yeah, he's
I would,
just
I would,
looking
I
that
would,
he could play with. That's
I
all
would
it
have,
is.
I would have been fine with that because first of all, he was giving you a show on Revolt. He was getting a show on Revolt, and he was getting an allowance. That was two bags you were going to get. If anything, you
Exactly.
got you got to see y'all learn from Beyonce, y'all. Learn from Janet. Like learn from the goddamn queens that showed y'all play the position. Do we have to do a show called Play the Position? Like
I think
y'all
we should, especially when you're dealing
this
with
is
high
why
profile men.
this is why it's hard. Like some men like to die slowly by the poison that they make because if you ain't careful with your pee pee, then guess what? You get whatever wee splashed up on your face. So Diddy making a whole. First of all, Diddy made a kid with a married woman. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, Diddy. First of all, it's interesting that woman's not getting
He
divorced.
could get sued too for that from the
Yeah, oh,
husband.
yeah, he can. And honestly, I listen. It's going to be two ways. One, Diddy is going to one now. Diddy, you're going to be taking care of that family. That husband, you probably don't even have to work, nigga. But I would tell your wife, listen. you going to go take that nigga to court, hit that nigga for a bag. Don't worry, he got it. And we going to get a nice house and a nice everything. But Diddy going to take care of us for the rest of our fucking life. So Diddy, you dummy. You just now openly just took care of an Asian family for free. So y'all, Diddy done help the Asian community on the come up. So shout out to Diddy for that one. Good. If y'all
Play
don't
stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
right, listen, y'all. If y'all don't think certain cultures don't mind sending their woman for that of the finesse, I can name the Latins, the Asians, listen, cultures be doing that now. They use their woman to get into the gates, and y'all niggas be pumping inside of them. That guess what? They get legalized. They get to stay in and watch it. While now the thing about it is, Diddy, like y'all niggas be like 50 years old thinking this is the biblical shit where y'all can, I can sort of my loins and shit. Diddy, stop, nigga. You 50 years old. You don't know when you might croak. It's not like you're gonna be going to the child's PTA meetings and shit like that. You're like, y'all gotta be realistic, man. A lot of these dudes, they have money, but they don't even be in their kids' lives, bro. Like, money does not accomplish that of time with a child. I know y'all like to believe that shit, but kids don't give a fuck about money. I know y'all, no, that's not true. They care about, I bet you, if you had to say, me taking this time, if I were to call kids in right now, and I say, hey, would y'all want to go outside and play with me? Or y'all want me to give y'all money? They're going to say, we want you to go outside and play with us. Like, that's what kids want. Kids want time. They want effort. So, and this is why a lot of the black society is fucked up. Shaq told y'all he fucked up his family. Magic Johnson said the same thing. A lot of these dudes chose the bag over that of their family. Now, the ones who chose, hey, I'm going to get my family squared away. Case in point, when Jay-Z and Beyonce had more kids, what did you notice that they did with their careers? They stopped going on tour and they went to go taking care of their family. They understood, like, yo, we can't raise our family in a fucking car in some goddamn bus. They ain't want to try and do that shit. So y'all gotta understand, man. You can't say that Diddy about that about Diddy though. That isn't Nick Cannon. He is very involved with his children. See, that's the thing about it. And I get what you're trying to say, Queen of the South. Like, here's the thing about it is that actual father. That actual husband is still with that woman. And no matter how did he feel, that family is still together. They ain't no file for divorce or nothing like that. That's a situation. And I mean, Diddy has a thing about putting his hands on people. Diddy, if you put your hands on that Asian dude, boy, I don't think you're gonna survive that one right there, boy. Like that woman has a degree, and so does he. Now I get it. Diddy is an involved father, but see, here's the thing about it, and I'm gonna show y'all how it works out. A lot people can show you one thing on social media, but we see differently of the results. 50. Master P's daughter done commit suicide. Jermaine Dupri, all these dudes that so-called are great fathers and celebrities, right? But when we look at their kids as they get older, they fucked up. They doing fucked up shit, and they all them the same. That's what I'm saying, man. Like it's a like that's why I kind of pulled back from the military, man. Like I was sending home 90,000 home, but my kids did not like me. I'm telling on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling on me. A lot of military kids, they got beef with their parents. They don't like their parents, but their parents be leaving them like that. Mommy,
You know what? It was time when I was away when I was in the military. And it was like once or twice I called home and my son was mad at me and didn't want to talk to me. And that broke my heart. He would just turn his head when I called and he wouldn't even say anything to me.
Oh, Charlene. That really fucked with you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I'm trying to let y'all know, man. Like listen, man. And I'm telling you, when you're on deployment, you make a lot of money. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they tell you and I know y'all saying, well, he spends time with them, but your kids also see you with other people. They see you with other women. And you got to also think how the other kids are going to take to that of another child, illegitimate child coming into the fray. And that's realistic because you got to think Diddy's kids are older now. Now he's coming out with a newborn baby. The same thing for who was it? God damn, we got other stories like this. Like motherfucking guy, what's the nigga name? Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, goddamn weird ass family and shit. Listen, them goddamn baby mamas don't like each other like that. Even though Lil Wayne tried to make all them black girls all some kind of sister wife shit, and they were like, "No, we're not doing this shit." Y'all saw what Laura London did. Laura London went all the way to California. She said, "Man, fuck this shit. Y'all bitches look crazy as fuck. Y'all going to parties together and all this other dumb shit." Like I'm telling you right now, y'all think y'all be trying to get these women on this sister wife shit. They're not down for that stuff, bro. Like people are people. They like some niggas they ain't for that. I'm sharing my baby mama with another nigga. I'm telling you, when it's time to go pick up that kid, shit be acting differently. Same thing for women. They're gonna know, hey, you took your kid, you bought that kid a watch, but what you get my kid? Time? No, nigga, wrong answer. Go get that fucking watch, nigga. That shit draining. Lil Wayne kid, baby mama don't even live the lifestyle like that. They actually downsized. So y'all, I'm trying to let y'all know, man, this shit hits deep. Nick Cannon's baby mamas, shit, y'all better look at how they living. Yeah, man, 50 years old and still trying to make kids. Like, yo, that is nigga. Like that don't. London.
I think there's nothing wrong with Diddy having a child. I mean, I feel like the whole controversy in the situation was, I mean, people trying to come at Young Miami or Carisha. I mean, and hey, say, are you a side chick and this and that? Like, Diddy even said something himself about that. I mean, hold on, I got the.
What did he say?
He said, Young Miami is not my side chick, never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about my shorty wop, and I don't discuss things on the internet, and I will not start today. I mean,
That doesn't say much. Oh,
Diddy
I
said
really care about her. That's it. I
But
just
I made a baby.
really
But I
care
made a
about
baby
her.
on her. I really care about her, but I made a baby on her.
Right? So talk
That's
about
like
that.
that's like too contradictory. I care about you, but I got a baby on you.
I mean, maybe could it be possible that it was already established, like, ew, this is what you are to me, this is what we are to each other, and this is what I'm doing outside of that. Like, I mean, that, like,
So are you saying that?
you can't tell that to somebody, right? People can. I'm not saying that's something normal to agree. I mean, this is it's life, like possibilities,
Right?
whatever. Like, people,
No, okay, no, that's fair enough. I would ask you this.
and they famous, they rich, like, they do shit like. Listen, I don't think it's nothing wrong with Diddy having a job. That's all. But
now but see, here's the. I'm looking
can
at it from
agree
that.
to this role, whatever shorty wop role, whatever she is. She probably signed up for that.
But this is the same Diddy that was here to get at the same girl that his son was dating. Like, it's not like he has much standards on like dating. If you try, like, I'm not gonna try to date the same girl that my son was dating. Like, I'm just not for that kind of game. Like, I think that's just too much. Donald Trump was in his 50s when he had his last son with Melania. He is in the 70s now. She was 35. And see, that's the thing about it. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all as a man, and as a father, that old man biblical trying to raise kids thing, it literally is not. Y'all ain't learn shit from ARC. Like, these old niggas don't be running around with their kids and shit. They don't be doing none of that actual father. I will like, well, that's funny, but whenever I go to the school, I don't ever see these old niggas that be having these kids at the school when it comes to these goddamn meeting stuff. I see the grandparents. Have you ever seen any of them creative? I've never
No,
seen these
I
old
don't.
single
I just see the
niggas.
young guys.
I see the
I do
young
see a
guys,
lot of
but
guys,
I
but they be the
never
young
see the
guys.
old niggas. I never see the old niggas. They niggas will make a baby with a young girl and give her money. But when it comes time for the participation, the oldest nigga I saw was at the trampoline park. Now, fair enough, creative. You bringing up something cool. You bringing up something true. They live different lives than us, but understand this: that when you die, as you get older, well, I don't want to say when you die, you're getting like people are looking at it as that of the materialistic money. They're looking at it as that of the materialistic money. Like Donald Trump Jr. has had time with his dad. The other kids have had time with their father. Like when you start getting older and shit, like that time shit is going to change. Man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I see these dudes probably because I'm like in like the medical field and deal with this thing. I see older dudes who have money trying to make kids, and that shit doesn't transpire very well. Like it doesn't work out very well. Like money and actual relativity of with your child are two different things. My brother goes to the PTA meetings. He's 51, and his youngest kid is 2, 3. Ugh. No, I don't get y'all. You know what? Hey, I don't want to hear jack shit.
Listen, if
I
you
don't want to
able,
hear jack shit about these women be using these old niggas. I don't want to hear shit.
if you wanting to have kids, you could still produce at the, as a man, you could still produce even if you old. I
Yeah,
mean, but
you
if you
can.
got if you got the stability and the means to take care of those children, then I mean, what's stopping you from having them? Like, I mean, that's just Diddy has the resources. It's not like his children aren't going to be taken care of, and we don't know. We know his situation with his children isn't like a Nick Cannon type of situation. Like he's actively in their lives or whatever. You know what I mean? Not saying Nick Cannon not in his kids' lives, but you know what I mean. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's
Right. So here's the thing. If let's say this, if a person has the leverage, should they have that of the sexual leeway to choose? Let's say like, okay, baby, you broke. He out there making us look like if a person has the leverage, money or status, should they have the leeway to choose or do whatever they want so long as they're handling business at the house?
I mean that I guess that depends on the situation you like.
Go ahead.
If those roles are established, then that's just what it is.
Okay. So in other words, so long as if you accept the contract, it is for what it is. In other words, that's what
Yeah,
you're saying. It is for
yeah.
what it is. Okay, I could understand that. I just look at it at I'm just looking at it from that uh the surrealism that as these things go on and happen, people need to realize that hey man, the older you get, the more higher risk that your children will probably have some type of issue. They will. You can have a baby, but I don't hear nothing about ADHD, dyslexia, or autism, or any of that shit, or the spectrum. You know, you're getting up there in age. That's why they say women, you have a high risk. Fellas, same thing for you, with your child having certain deficiencies. Fair enough. Now, Diddy, he does have the money in the per capita. I'm just looking at it as, hey, let's be fair now. By the time, how old is Diddy right now? How old is Diddy?
Uh, 50s. But let me get an accurate age before I, age this man incorrectly. But where we at? Did he? He is
What
53 years old.
you 52?
53.
53.
53. Me myself, even if I had the means to do it in order to take care of my children at 50, I'm not having kids at 50. I'm not doing that. I mean, that's just me. I wouldn't do that personally.
I,
Like,
I'm gonna be honest. When I hit my 40, I'm getting snipped. I'm I'm going. I know a lot of
nah,
y'all be like,
when
whoa,
I'm
whoa,
getting
whoa,
kids,
whoa,
bro.
whoa. Nah, nigga.
At 50,
When I hit 40, I'm getting snipped. I'm going. I'm when I get to see that's not fair. That's not fair because you're putting everything on that individual to have to pick up the slack for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like you're putting
Yeah.
like you're like, well, they're young, I'm old, it's okay. No, like it's easier when we're both growing together and we're maturing together versus well shit well here I am, I'm old, but don't worry, you're still young, you can still do that. Like
on
uh
my way.
was she asking me why I'm waiting or you? She had too much you. I already got children. I already got my children.
You got how many kids you have, BMT?
I got in my household right now. I got 4.
But how much
Oh,
you have? How much kids do you have?
I got up to 6.
Damn. I only have one. I want to have more kids though.
But see, I have a certain cut. I have a certain cutoff. Like I'm pretty much putting on. But y'all gotta understand. Listen, raising kids. Um,
Hold on, but are all those kids yours? Or did you just take on somebody else's kids also?
right. Yeah, there you go. Like the 4 that you see with me, those are mine, flesh and blood. The other ones, those are children I normally choose to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So I claim them as mine. Like the older 2 are in the military, and one of them's getting their own apartment and shit. You know what I'm saying? While the younger ones, those are mine. Those are my babies. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not, and I'm, and I've had 2 ones that passed away. So, um, but aside from that, I have a certain, I have a certain year. I already told that to myself that when I get a certain age, I'm going to the VA. I'm going to go get, snip. It's a simple surgery. It only takes about, you go in the same day, you get out, and you can go back to work the next day if you wanted to. Like it's over. I don't know why men got a problem with that. You ain't got to worry about no illegitimate babies. You ain't got to worry about no woman saying, "Oh my God, like you got me pregnant." No. Like now, I got snipped, so I'm good. Same thing. Like so, my husband still wants kids, but I told him his sperm and eggs been hit the wall like 10 years ago. Yeah, like Angelica, take his ass down there to go get that snip, man. I don't even know why he playing game. When niggas be talking that, when men and women be talking that damn shit, when they hit a certain age, get them a dog. Go get them a hobby. Take them.
No, I want more kids. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like I'm still younger. Right.
but if you're still in your youth, we still have some youth left. But at a certain time, creative, you know damn well it gets dangerous for women. It gets dangerous, and at that point, you're like, yo, like I want you to know, you got a 30, now 45% chance. Now you got a 55% chance of having complications on that thing. You got gestational diabetes. You can have clots or blood and stuff like that. Like I said, he's scared
That's
BMT.
true.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about it. Like we practice hell. Y'all niggas don't even go in to go get colon checked. So I don't even know what to tell some of y'all. And they got different ways how they can check your colon nowadays. You can literally swallow, drink some liquid, and they can just shoot a film and look inside it and see if you got a good colon.
Colonoscopy.
A colonoscopy. So they don't got to do the old school way and take the hook and put it up your booty hole. They don't got to do that shit no more. They all thing they do now, you just swallow the shit, and they can just look right in there and say, okay, like nigga, you need to go take this stuff, get cleansed out, and you're good. That's it. So all this old boy shit, he swear he a young boy. Okay, well, you know how y'all fix that, ladies? Then y'all go get y'all damn shit solder or get y'all shit. Like, hey, well, nigga, since you won't do it, Hey, the baby factory closed. Nigga. I don't know how the fuck you gonna get this baby. So any babies you come up with after from, they ain't coming through me. So
I'm
I said,
jealous of BMT though. BMT has 6 kids.
but like I said, but shit, it's good. This good is bad for that shit, man. Listen, them motherfuckers. Christmas come, Thanksgiving come, all them holidays come. Listen, nigga, I can't ever get a day off. Nigga, I be trying to save money. You motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Like, you think they give a shit? All they care. That's one thing. Y'all don't care about it. Kids don't give a fuck about your problems. They, you know what they care about? Me. Me, nigga. Me. And it's worse when you got a kid in another nigga's home. Diddy, you not going to take that woman. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck you going to do it, nigga. That's like Drake trying to get custody of his baby from that goddamn prostitute. Negro be 50. Oh, yeah, that nigga done. No, stop him. Send him. Like, me and him got a personal conversation.
That's a year younger than Diddy.
See, that's the problem. I don't know what listen, bro. I know some of y'all niggas be in game stroke mode and y'all be tearing up that guts and y'all swept them down. Oh yeah, baby. You know, we all say that, whisper that shit in her ear, like, you gonna have my baby. And she like, just because the woman say yes, don't mean she actually in her right mind. Y'all gotta stop listening to y'all pee hole and use common sense, nigga. Like, nigga, sometimes I be listening. I sometimes now I be thinking back to what I be saying during the goddamn show. Like, did I just say I want a baby? Did I just say, like, cream in my mouth? Like, what the fuck do be going through my mind and shit? Sometimes I gotta, like, catch the nigga goes inside of me and say, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? Like, get out your feelings. Like, no. Like, y'all, listen, y'all. Stop. This old baby shit is not cool, man. Like, I get it. We think we got money. Money and resources do not equate to that of parenting. It don't. I'm just being honest, man. That's why y'all wonder why these kids are all online and this crazy and fuck and all that other weird shit and doing all this weird stuff and having all these issues and stuff. That shit ain't about. Listen, look at their parents. You know what I'm saying, yo, yo, hey, he need Angela, retire him. He already listen, y'all should be planning a fucking cruise. That baby money can go towards a cruise. Go towards y'all going on road trips and shit. Fuck that baby shit. No. One of my kids about to go to high school. Fuck that shit. No, nigga, no. Told him that. Listen, y'all ain't gotta worry about no. I got two fur babies now. 2 dogs. One was just in here. That's my kids now. That's my kids, my fur babies. Y'all got that shit. Fuck that. COVID's a wake-up call. Babies are fucking expensive. Fuck that. Nigga, you know how hard it is to get toilet paper these days? The fuck? Niggas out here sucking dick for toilet paper. Fuck that. No.
Not the Felicia for toilet paper. Me, myself, I don't have kids. So, man,
you got a woman. Shout out to Mrs. Jones.
Yes, I do. I do have a woman. But I don't have kids at the moment.
How many you want, bro?
I'm trying to make them, of course.
How many you want?
But I don't have any. I'm just adding that in there. You know, I don't want like 6. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, no. I'm tripping. I want 8. You know, I want 8 of them. So, yeah, I need 8. But I'll settle for like, you know, we'll get like 2 or 3 out of it. You know what I mean? Because we get up there in age. I'm 32. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not about to reveal her age. We ain't about to do that. But yeah, I'm 32, no kids, but I'm still trying to have some. You know what I mean? But I always said if I don't have none by the time I'm 35, I'm good. I mean, I'm not.
No, give it about 40. You got give it like, believe it or not, the average time he started too late. No, you know what? Here's the thing, Miss Jones. Here's the thing about it. Believe it or not, the average age, the actual healthy age to start having kids is to your early to mid 30s. That's actually because that gives you enough time to, one, college or start your career and start establishing yourself. But of course, we grew up in a fast, high-speed, progressive time, whereas to girls were getting pregnant early, boys were out there trying to be men early, and so we were on a fast track. That's why a lot of people like, damn, dude, like you now. How old are you? Well, I'm 33 and I'm having my first baby. Damn, nigga, you way too late. No, I'm good because I have my money. I know what I want to do, and I'm already got all that shit out of it. That's why I say a lot of people, we got to get another. Oh, I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Thumbs up.
That's fine if y'all
Thumbs up.
want to. Like I'm gonna tell you right now. Women change. They don't like other people. They don't like other people trying to parent their kids. Nobody likes other people trying to parent their kids. Women get very, very territorial to start. It's too late to start pump out. Oh yeah. See now I'm with you on that one, Miss Jones. That 8, that's a. Now, I don't know how to fuck unless now I got 4 because out of the first pregnancy, boy. Third one was twin girls. Third one was twin girls. I didn't even see that shit coming. I thought it was just a girl. It was twin girls. So so I got 2 boys and 2 girls. So I'm like, nigga, Jesus done did it. So fuck we talking about now. I try. Some of y'all gotta understand, man. Like maybe if you get 1 or 2 kids, but you kind of wonder where your children have siblings. Like that way, you know what I'm saying? That, and you don't want it to be too far apart where you got time for one birthday, but it's spaced out from the other one. And then when you start getting a certain age, they can start doing stuff for them, like cooking and helping you out around. You know, you don't want baby back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Granted, my oldest one, he can cook. He just made pork and beans and rice tonight. And also, they already cleaned the kitchen. So you wonder where they can do stuff. But the big space out shit, 8 is hell of a lot. Yeah, man. Like I know people who have a lot of kids. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody wants the motherfucker with a bunch of kids at their house. Y'all think that's being cold and cruel? Maybe if you have 1 or 2 kids, and depending on how they act, like that shit gonna tire you out, nigga. Like, listen,
it's too late.
I can't start acting up. Damn.
Yeah.
Head ass up.
I'm too late in the game to try to get 8. That's why, you know.
You can probably get 2. You can probably get 2 out. 2 out. Maybe if she feeling, one day she might want to sit on it, and you might get 3, but 2 or 3. No, Miss Jones, y'all got to try for at least 1 now. Y'all got to try for at least 1. At least give the brother 1 in the world. Let him have 1. Let him have 1. Let him have 1. Y'all better listen, man. Get 1 out the way, bro. Just try to get the 1. I always encourage.
I'm good. Even if I only have just 1, that's fine.
I think you'll be fine with that. I think y'all 2 will be fine with that. Just the 1, that'd be fine.
Now, if I get triplets on the first go,
yeah, y'all did it. Y'all did it.
I'm good after that. We don't need to,
But don't complain now. If y'all get triplets now, don't complain. Don't complain now. Don't complain. Listen,
Hey, you guys! Breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right, so Megan Thee Stallion testifies Tory Lanez offered her $1 million to keep quiet, allegedly.
1 million? Oh my gosh, that was. I don't know whether he was trying to troll her with that amount or but if this comes out to be true, it's not going to look good for this guy. Seems like he might be pulling a R. Kelly next and releasing a project from prison. So
you done, nigga. Like you done. Like well, again, shit. I don't know what to tell you, nigga. Like, again, for those who trying to have kids, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother, he about to have his first baby. You know what I'm saying? I think he just now turned 30. So him and his woman, but they done got the careers. He done got a house. So now he ready to have his first baby. Miss Jones, you better put some water out in a bowl under a full moon for that. Yeah, girl. Listen, you got to eat
Oh,
you some mango.
that's some type of triplet remedy or something.
Eat you a mango. Eat you a mango and put some water out in a bowl. And doggone, y'all have sex under a moon, and you ride him. You ride him. I don't give a damn. Give him some honey, and you ride the fuck out of him. Now your
And
heart
that's
might.
how you get triplets?
Well, I know I got twins. But that's a whole different story. How
I
I got
want
twins.
twins. I think a boy and a girl would be good. And then I just have another kid and that's it. That's 4
That's how
kids
I
right
got my.
there.
That's how I got my twins out the way. But see, you're pretty good, creative. Because I'm always for. I rather have a boy first because your boys will be a vanguard to look over that of the little sister and
Yep.
or little brother. So like my oldest son, he's nice, but if you do anything to his other sibling, he'll fuck you up, and that's good. I got him like that, and so well they all like that. Like I tell my kid, like somebody bother one of y'all. That's why nobody fucks with my kids at school because they all will just jump you. That's too many kids, man. You want to have numbers, superior numbers, man. Like they be like, man, the Johnson kids don't play fair. They don't fight fair. Like nigga, it's like 4-on-1. Like what the fuck? You think they want to watch their one shoot the fade, nigga? You shoot the fade with the whole clan. Like no, nigga. Like they coming. So, but I want them like that. I want them like that. That's because at the end of the day, if I were to fall, all you got is your tribe. We need to get back to that. All you have is your tribe to look after you. You know what I'm saying? I listen. As I get older, my mom said this. She said, baby, I'm scared when I get old, y'all gonna put me in the old folks home. I said, Mama, that will never happen. You have 4 children. You will never touch an old folks home. All these bedrooms that we have in our houses and shit, girl, you always have a place to stay. You want to stay at the house and raise your grandbabies? Fine with me. Fine with me. It just gives me more opportunity to go to. That's how we supposed to be working. As y'all get older, 2 boys, a girl, because I wanted a daughter to have twin older brothers, but I'll settle for a triplet. Like, I mean, y'all do know doctors can help y'all, tell y'all how to get all that shit. I mean, that or y'all can go to the old remedy people and they tell y'all to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lot of
I
stuff.
rather use the old remedies.
I know now for when a woman is pregnant, orange juice, a spoon of castor oil, and you have sex in the morning and sex in the afternoon, it will help her with her cramps as well as help her dilate. So that way, when it's come time for them to check to see how far she's dilated, like I think my kid's mama was damn. Like the woman looked at her like when she went to the doctor for a checkup. The doctor fell back off the damn stool and like, oh my God, like, girl, are you okay? She's like, what, girl? Like you already dilated. That baby's starting to drop down, coming out. I was like, Melissa, what the fuck? We just had sex in the bathroom. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God. Like, I had to go run to the house, gotta go get the shit and all the stuff. And I was kind of turned on watching her with her legs cocked up on that stuff. Listen, one of my fantasies, I want to have sex in that damn doctor's room. If I could get that doctor, that bed that y'all put y'all feet on, that is the sexiest thing.
What? That is uncomfortable. They got one leg here
Be
and one
quiet.
leg over
Be
there.
quiet, Sterling.
And they said scoot your bottom all the way to the
Yup.
to the edge.
Yup. Hey, women that eat mangoes, that shit does something. I don't know what that shit does to y'all goddamn vagina. But that shit get y'all ready to have a baby. Eat a mango and then sex, boom, baby. Yup. That's the same. I shit you not, but we was in Florida. She ate mango. We was in Florida and Georgia. She ate mangoes. Babies. Mangoes and babies mix. Mangoes and babies mix. It's something good to have. You can always take some mangoes and squeeze it on your penis and let them slop it off. It works both ways for whatever you need. But yeah, try that. That's a different way.
Shout
But
out to Mangoes.
shout out to Mangoes. So I'll definitely tell y'all that. The creator don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Women like putting their leg on that contraption that they go to the OBGYN. If they ever open that up for a place to have sex,
No, I think that shit is uncomfortable. A lot of women don't like that.
where you go there? You gotta wear socks for that way it don't hurt your legs. You gotta wear socks.
No, we talking about the whole intensity. You got somebody who's gonna stick something in there or stick their fingers inside of you. Mm-mm.
Creative. She acting like a baby. Y'all.
Why am I acting like a baby? That's a doctor's office. That's like you when you go to the doctor and they said we're gonna go take a look at your penis and then we're gonna have to stick that tube inside there. How do you feel about that? You don't want to go, right? It's the same thing.
I mean, she is the woman here. Who has the experience with that contraption. So I believe her.
Do what I gotta do. Do what I gotta do.
But this has been.
Hold on, you ain't do my topic.
Oh, what's your topic?
BMT didn't even send it to you.
You didn't even get it. I shit you not. I never got it.
Anyways, I wanted to talk about the new laws in California for 2023. It won't take long, I promise you. So I'm going to just go through some of the new laws and the new things that are going to take effect for 2023. And I think that you guys will find it interesting. And I just wanted to talk about it briefly. So first and foremost, the wages are going to increase to $15.50, and that's for minimum wage. So starting in 2023, minimum wage will be $15.50 per hour. That's number one, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna just go through the important ones. Number two, for law enforcement, right? In order for you to become a law enforcement, you have to either be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident applying for citizenship. The law simply requires that anyone applying to be a law enforcement must be legally authorized to work in the U.S. I don't know what they had just hiring anybody. And then next one, for jaywalking. So now it makes it illegal for law enforcement to stop inside a person for jaywalking unless the person crosses the street in an unsafe manner. Let's see.
Damn expensive.
Next one is flavored tobacco. I didn't know this. But in November, California voters approved the implementation of a 2-year-old state law that bans the sale of flavored tobacco products.
Oh, man, I'm never going to California.
Yeah, on December 12, 2022, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected a petition by tobacco companies to block the ban, which now goes in effect December 21st, 2022. The law prohibits the sale of menthol and other flavored cigarettes as well as flavored tobacco for vape pens. Advocates say flavored tobacco targets teenagers. There we go. Next one is fur. So California becomes the first state to ban the sale of new animal fur products in the state.
Boring.
That's not boring. That's good. No more pouchers.
Right.
Right?
Applause to them for that. Thank you.
Okay, next one, right? This isn't to be said, but human trafficking. It requires that hair salons, nail salons, and other barbering and cosmetology businesses post signs containing information about slavery and human trafficking. Signs must include phone numbers and report of such crimes. That's good. And then next, think about, this is good though, criminal laws. So right now, it's going to give people with some criminal convictions a clean slate. The law expands what type of crimes are eligible to be automatically sealed, and for the first time allows people with violent felony records to petition to have their records sealed if they completed their sentence and have not had a felony offense in 4 years. Almost all crimes qualify except sex-related crimes. And certain provisions of this law will take effect in July. So no more excuses if you got a bad record. Next one, if you guys will like this one. California becomes the first state to limit the use of rap lyrics as evidence in criminal trials. Prosecutors have a times relied on rap lyrics as evidence. The artist was documenting a crime while they were accused of committing. Researchers found that jurors shown similar lyrics have shown a bias against Black and Latino rap artists, but not white country music artists. What you guys think about that?
Sounds legit to me. You know, we
Sounds
know that.
good, right? All right,
Yep.
abortion. Can we say that or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it protects women from persecution if they choose to end a pregnancy or undergo an abortion. If it happens outside the medical system, it also protects someone who helped a woman with an abortion from a criminal or civil liability. So, which is good. And also prohibits medical providers and health insurance from disclosing information that identifies the individuals that are seeking abortion care. And then it prohibits medical licensing boards from revoking the license of doctors, nurses, and midwives who perform a legal abortion in the state.
Let's go, California.
Now let's go, right? I think it's just one more. No, I think that's it. Those are the really important ones that it highlighted that I think you guys would really like. Oh, this last one. It prohibits HOA governing boards from disciplining or fining homeowners who criticize HOA rules on social media. It also allows homeowners to rent their owner-accompanied home for more than 30 days, even if it is not allowed in the HOA agreement. And this one I feel like is important because a lot of these HOAs feel like they could control you and you can't do this and you can't do that. So I think is a step up for the homeowners, especially the ones who want HOAs.
All right.
Let me see. Oh yes, this one, restraining orders. Right? It says that California's so-called red flag law, which authorized a court to issue a restraining order to prohibit a person from purchasing or possessing a firearm if that person possesses a danger to himself or others. So if somebody put a restraining order against you, you cannot have a firearm.
Oh, fuck that.
And it prohibits anyone convicted of a misdemeanor, child abuse, or elder abuse on or after January of 2023 from possessing a firearm.
Damn, boy. I mean, I get that. I actually get that. I get it because, hey, you know, damn. Hey, best of luck to California, bro. I wish y'all the best of luck, bro. Y'all don't ever have to worry about me coming back. I went there for Judge Judy. I did my Hollywood lifestyle, and I'm single. Praise God.
Well, y'all don't like it. What's wrong with it?
I'm good.
I mean, the tobacco thing doesn't really. I mean, that's the only thing I probably disagree with. Oh yeah, they protect. I was looking at it. And let's say if your child is going through a transgender thing, the state of California protects you.
That's a good and potentially problematic, but I think it's for the most a step towards improvement on safety.
Yeah, so gender affirming care protects families of transgender children from out-of-state laws that may target them. It prohibits healthcare providers from releasing medical information about parent or guardian who allows a child to receive a gender-affirming care. It shields the parent and children from legal action by states that have enacted bans or restrictions on this type of care. This law also prohibits law enforcement from arresting a parent or taking a child based on the warrant from a state that restricts a gender-affirming care. So I don't know. So these are all the new laws for 2023.
California 2023.
I mean, and if you want your laws to be changed, you need to go to the city council meetings and voice your opinion.
Right.
And write it up. If you want something to be in place, write it up. Let your voices be heard, and it will get pushed because some of these laws that's being passed, if people don't like go against it and nobody tries, it's gonna get pushed through. I think that the tobacco thing, that's crazy. You know how many people buy tobacco here? It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one is a little wild. But
Yeah,
I
for the vape,
agree,
how you? That's crazy.
I agree with
Let
you know,
every voice sing.
They're about to lose money on that. A lot of people about to go out of business. Yeah, but that's all I got for me for the new laws in California for 2023.
I think that was a good segment that you just did with bringing up these laws and stuff. I think I enjoyed you doing that. I didn't know. I think that was actually good that you brought that up. Cali is officially escaped from LA. Hey man, y'all, I'll pass on that. Counseling is needed, not gender. I'm gonna go with that one. Most people don't pay attention. All right, we wrapping it up. I need to go eat my son's cooking because he made pork and beans.
He's
just
cooking? What is he cooking?
He made pork and beans and rice tonight.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I'm about to make some sandwiches with some chips for me. My son said he's not hungry, even though I made food from yesterday. We got leftovers. But
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
pork and beans and rice, you know. But yeah,
Don't worry. I'm sure Miss Jones got some cooking for you. She's gonna be waddling around with a pop belly.
I had
So
that when I was younger.
you need to go back. Go back to them.
I don't even eat that anymore, to be honest.
You need to go
You know,
back
I
to them.
would eat it. I would eat it if I boiled the beans from scratch. I would eat it. But
I never
out the
tried it.
can, I would not eat the beans out the can. That's just being honest.
Hmm.
Somebody making
Y'all ready?
crab cakes.
we'll be back next week. You know, with Hollywood Sensei. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Blur Cartel, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts for your listening needs as well. And you can follow me, Holly underscore Sensei 215 on all platforms.
Mm. Definitely, you guys. Thank y'all for coming and joining us. I think we definitely, we really enjoy doing Culture Watch. It definitely is amazing. We definitely give informative, straight information. We only can make it work because you guys view us and support us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and other social media devices. Please make sure you do us a favor in the description below and subscribe to that of Blur Cartel, where you can catch all the latest shows on Tuesday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. I forgot what it is for Charlene, but she shows up regardless. So, other than that, you guys, we love you, and also we love our female content creator. We try to keep a balance. She definitely held down for the females on the panel. So, Charlene, finish it up and take it away. You're on mute, babe. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh, thank you. I was like, nobody can hear me. Yes, I'm Creative Solutions, so you guys can follow me at Creative Solutions. I have my own YouTube channel. I need to start making videos. And yes, I do reside in California, so most of my news you probably will hear from here. Um, what else? I'm an insurance agent. I guess everybody knows that. I help people enroll them into when they turn in 65. I help enroll them into Social Security, help them get their Part A, Part B. So I meet people from different walks of life. So I come from a very unique standpoint, but I'm also talking to people with real life experience and who's really going through shit. So, you know, I'm just being honest. So there you go. This is just my personal opinion. I am a voice for all the women who don't have voices.
She loves
yeah,
I am the woman.
So yeah, follow me and please support Hollywood and the Blur Cartel. You know, he shows up time and time every week. Please help his channel grow and support BMT with his Ratchet channel. You know, but he's swinging from that. You know, it's becoming better. You look at it. But that's all I gotta say. You know, I gotta give BMT some shit.
I ain't gonna say that.
All right, but thank you for having me, Hollywood.
Oh, but yes, we will see y'all next week. You know, Culture Watch episode 10. I mean, we are out of here. Thanks for everybody watching. The comments was great. Conversation was great. I loved it tonight.
Definitely. Y'all definitely killing the comments. We enjoy that. We love
Shout out to everybody that was in here tonight. I mean, this thing was jumping.